ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
This karaoke is dedicated to Brittany Venti because Brittany Venti absolutely despises porn.
Thank you so much, Real Von Helton, for the $3,000.
She really hates porn. Fuck.
Open your mouths. Get ready to lick his feet.
This will definitely get her going. You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you. You let me penetrate you.
and I hope he sues
You
the fuck
let
out of
me
you, you son of a
complicate
bitch.
you. I broke apart my insides. I've got no soul to sell. The only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself. I wanna fuck you like an animal. It's still going on, YouTube.
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, ambrosia. Are you hearing me out there? Are you receiving my transmission? Folks, thank you for joining me on Thursday. Yet another frolic through this weirdo wonderland we call the internet. And let me tell you, we got one tonight. Happy 420 to those out there that celebrate such things. 420 to me is not such a big day as every day is 420 to me, I guess. But, yeah, it's a big deal to some people. So, smoke them if you got them, as they say. And for everybody else, get your snack, get comfy. We are going to have ourselves a little show tonight. Let me tell you, we got... Oh, jeepers, we got Cobra. We got a little bit of Gale tonight. We got a couple clips of some new people. If you like them, you can thank me later. If not, you can thank Adam. And jeepers, a little bit of everything. We got Emo's been quiet lately. Raging Trucker's been crying over there, but Emo's been pretty quiet. But we do have some Cyrax, some new Cyrax thanks to William Glory Hole. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. And like I said, we got some new Shani and Rev. We got, jeepers, like I said, lots of Von Helton, about an hour and a half of Von Helton in this set. So half the show is Von Helton peppered throughout, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, thank you for being here. Thumbs up the stream, subscribe, all that good stuff. The season is upon us, folks. We are deep into the spring now. Things will soon start shaping up where we can see what is going to come over the summer, leading into, of course, Christmas, and into our next Lol's Cow award. Time flies here on the internet, folks, let me tell you. Soon there'll be time to think about that. But for now, we just sit back, we enjoy, we get our drinks. Let me open the Heine, not a sponsor. Oh, folks. Oh, yeah. And here's the pour. Oh, yeah. It's like an omen. An omen from the gods. There we are. Let's have a little sippy sip. Yes, folks. Let us begin. I don't want to waste any time. I don't have any major announcements off the top of my head. I can't remember. But we're going to start off a little different this week with our musical segment, with an actual musical segment. Who'd have thunk? So buckle in, folks. Keep your limbs inside the vehicle at all times. Remember, these are wild animals. Even if they come up to the window, they may nip.
Fellow YouTubers, it's your boy King Cobra JFS back at it with another wickedly awesome vocal cover singing The Lion King. Be prepared, sing along by the powerhouse known as Disney Incorporated.
Sorry, the volume's a little bit low, but you'll thank me in a minute.
I grew up as a 90s baby, and in the 90s, I grew up with the original Disney VHS tapes. So this is gonna hit me in the nostalgia. As all my older millennials, where you at? Where the fuck are my older millennials at? 90s babies, where you at? Real talk. Know that your power was a retention. Wet as a warthog's backside. Thick as you are. Retention. The words don't matter of pride. From your vacant expressions. This are all on upstairs. You're killing kings, possessions. Even you can be one glass. Prepare for a dance of a lifetime. Prepare for sensational news. Branding new era, nearer. And where do we features? Listen to the teacher. Know it, you'll be rewarded. The last I am given my dues. Justice, listlessly squared. Be prepared. Hail to the King Cobra. Whoa, expected to go some duties aboard. The show's returned with prices. The way I'm making you won't get a sniff without me! There, ooh, the sensory. Prepared to lurk as the scab. There's something, there's something. There's dial, this minute I'll be disputed, respected, looted, for the wonder I am. The listens are bad. Be prepared. Listens are bad. Be prepared. That's classic Disney right there. Give me some of that. None of this Mandalorian crap. Well, there you go, YouTube. I gave you all a delicious Lion King vocal cover. I'm going to close out this delicious vocal cover with a sip for this 21 and up. This is Juice. This is the blue lemonade flavor.
I need G-Man. Someone get a hold of G-Man now.
Sorry Wilson has just donated $1.99. Speaking of the Lion King, Kobe's is starting to look a little like the regarded hyena from that movie.
Well, thank you very much, Wilson, for just thanks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, you guys, Strip Penalty, most targeted citizen. This is what happens every day at my house. All at one time, my internet messes up. But that's not the problem. That's not the only problem that the internet messes up. They start bombarding me with frequencies, and then my remote control stops working. So I've been trying to kill the TV with the remote for the last 2 minutes, trying to stop it because I know it's getting ready to lose signal. Well, it's losing signal because I am being bombarded with different frequencies, where even the remote control, which has brand new batteries in it, won't reach from here to that little sensor on my Roku over there. Right there's the sensor. Where from here to there, not even 5 feet, that frequency from here to that sensor doesn't work, because I'm being bombarded with frequencies that from that little blue light behind the TV right there, which is wired into the TV, stops connecting, stops communicating. That's how many frequencies they bombard me with daily. Normally, if I don't get it to this screen here, I have to wait, get up, and you've seen the whole process, unplug the Roku, unplug the router, unplug that other stupid thing in there, then turn off the TV, turn on the TV, unplug the router again, and go through all that crap just to have a perfect signal, an excellent signal, and everything shows that it's fine, because they're bombarding me with frequencies, which interrupts everything else. Non-stop torture with directed energy weapons. Because for the last 10 minutes, I've sat here and felt nauseous. They're hitting me with this freaking, I don't even know what it is, but it's whatever frequency it is, it makes you nauseous, makes you dizzy, makes you want to puke everywhere. And there's nothing worse than when you get hit with this device, because there's nothing to make it better. Nothing to make it better. It's like I've been spun around on a merry-go-round 1,000 times and I just want to puke for no reason. So even closing my eyes doesn't help. So I'm going to sit here and feel pukey sick now, as my shoulder is in severe pain. See you.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Good morning, shalom. What a victorious day every day with me, the Queen Esther, daughter Zion. You can start, y'all been seeing the manifestation of their true daughter Zion, because daughter Zion, he says of me, arise and thresh, daughter Zion, for I will give you hooves of bronze. And, basically I'm a savage because I come in the power of God. God backs me up all the way. Fighting against me is like fighting against God. So you see the manifestation of that. And I just wanted to say that I am the one who has taken down Goliath. Who is Goliath? Well, Goliath are, the 666 people, the Canaanites of the land. For so many generations, Goliath, they're literally Canaanites. And no one has been able to stand against them. So, because they're so violent, bloodthirsty. So other people who live in the land amongst them have not been able to take them down or even bring, justice to other people, because these group of people, the beast people, Goliath, they're so violent. So they go around bullying people, and when they saw me.
So just so we're clear, when she refers to the 666 people or the modern day Canaanites or the quote beast people, she's talking about black people. She actually put out a video I was going to show just before this of a woman, and it looks like it's back during a pandemic or some kind of riot or something where a store got looted, calling other black people animals for doing it. And Tila jumped on that, and that inspired her to make this video. So just so we have clarity, she's directly talking about black people when she says the 666 people and the beast people and stuff.
Here all alone a long time ago when I never used to wear makeup, when I was in my lowly form, my disguise. It's kind of like being, an FBI agent undercover, so you got to dress differently and act differently. So I was a spy for the Lord. But they didn't fuck with the wrong one, you see, because I'm the Lord. The Lord God Almighty is in me. I'm Emmanuel, the wife of Jesus, okay? So they thought that, they could take me out, kind of like King David when the Goliath was all, taunting the Israelites and basically bullying them, oppressing them, because no one was able to take him down. But little David... Little David knocked him the fuck out, bitch. And everyone's like, oh my God. And then what happened? The Philistines were like, if you can take him out, we'll be your slaves. Can't nobody take him out. But if he takes y'all out, you're going to be our slaves. So what's happening now, guys, is me, David, King David. David means beloved. The beloved of God. So me, King David, the little one, I'm 4'9". I'm like a tiny little girl, but full of God's power because I am daughter Zion. Okay, so what's happening now, guys, is because I keep exposing them. They're like, oh, please stop exposing us, But I will not stop. I will not stop exposing them until everyone, all of humanity wakes up to who they truly are. Because for so long, y'all been asleep. So y'all weren't really aware of things until I pointed it out, and now you see them for who they are and what they are. Okay? So what happens now is, guys, the Lord says when the thief is caught, when he is exposed for what they are and who they are, what does the thief have to do? The thief has to pay back what he stole sevenfold, even if he has to sell the substance of his own house to pay back what he stole. So, in society as a whole, all the Walmarts keep getting looted. All of the communities, even the Asian communities, we're getting robbed, killed, looted, everybody. Because, there's certain things I can't say here, even though it's the truth, But I said it on my community page and everyone knows it, okay? They commit 80% of the violent crimes here in America. And they make up 14% of the population, but they commit 80% of all violent crimes. That has to tell y'all something. Okay, so now that they're caught, the Lord, and if they can't pay back, because obviously they ain't got shit to pay back. They're the ones taking, so how could they pay back if they have nothing? The Lord says, well, they gotta pay back with their own blood. With their own blood and their own lives, they gotta pay back. See, Jesus already paid for our sins with his blood. But since they're fighting against me, the wife of the Lamb of God, they gotta pay with their own blood. That's why in scriptures it says, the Lord says, I will give people as an offering for you. I will give people, I will give Egyptians. So he basically lists all these Canaanites in which he will take and give as an offering, in exchange for our lives. He's going to take theirs because they owe us what they have done, not only to me, but to in the general population of mankind. Don't bother fighting with them. They're already under a grand delusion. Just leave them be and God will do it. But I'm here to let y'all, those of you who have a sound mind and who have eyes to see what's going on, and says they've been caught, they will pay. I'm not saying they have, they might pay. They will pay with their own blood, pay back what that they owe to me, the Queen, heavenly Jerusalem, and all of my people since the beginning of time, says the blood of Abel was spilled. Blood is required of them in return. So that's all I wanted to say. But before I go, I wanted to show you, I finally got my petticoat here. So let me show you all this. I'm not going to put no music or nothing because, look at this. Hold on, guys. I'll take this off. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, and also, in the Bible, look at this. So beautiful. In the Bible, the Lord also says, put on your holy garments, Zion. Put on your glorious garments of salvation. So, this is what the Lord means. He's dressing me up, like a queen, because that's who I am. So that's all I want to say, guys. Blood is required of them, and it's happening.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Okay. I went and checked my P.O. box today. Let me see if I can get this lighting arranged here. And something very interesting was there. Let me show you. You see this? I cannot believe this. It says it's from the Nobel Committee Alabama Field Office. And it's addressed to my P.O. box. And they paid $11.35 in postage. Priority mail. It says fragile. Curiosity's killing me. I decided I'm going to open it on camera. So, let me kind of back up a little bit. Fragile, huh? I am really curious what this is. I noticed, yeah, I actually, yeah, I could tell there was a lot of interesting commotion going on my return trip from the post office, so this must be legit, but we'll find out if it's a hoax or not. But if it's a hoax, they spent a lot of money for this hoax on postage. That's all I have to say. And they seemed nervous about it on my way back. A lot of unusual commotion. Yeah. Okay. I decided this one's worthy of an open on camera. Could have posted to my YouTube channel, I mean. And these rings that I got at my P.O. box in Florida. This one's from Brent. This one is from Hugh Jackman, actually, but I consider it like from my men. And this is from Brent and Jesus. Yeah. Jesus made sure I got it. Brent was the one who eyed it in the window, though, and wanted to buy it for me. All right. Well, wow. This looks like some sort of... Oh, my goodness. It's a real medal. Let me see. I want to get this on camera here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. It's a real medal. It's not, or it's a fake medal. Lots of bubble wrap. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. You can see it coming through here. Oh my goodness! Oh, there's some chocolate in here. Emperor Scale, Nobel Prize in Epic Trolling. What does that mean? Epic trolling. Oh well. Dear Scale, you are loved across the galaxy. Yeah, this chocolate's going to have to wait because I have a root canal on this side, though I do love my chocolate. So, I wonder who this is from. It's kind of like, I guess you could say it's kind of like, oh, it's meant to be hung up. Let me see. Oh, it's got all sorts of ways. I can hang it up this way. Nobel Prize in Epic Trolling. Interesting. Oh. This thing doesn't stay in. Oh, I see how it works. Kind of hold it in like this. Depends on which side you want to use to hang it up with. So, yeah, the back's kind of interesting. Well, I can find a place to hang it up. So, yeah. I'll show it to you. Oh, I wonder who this is from. He said, do you think it's from the Nobel Prize committee? I don't know. The epic trolling doesn't sound like it, but it's interesting. Epic troll, the United States of America. This was custom designed. It's got like a Star Trek emblem. This must be from my men. It says Starfleet Intelligence, United Federation of Planets, and then on this side we are going NASA 2024. Cool. The United States of America. Well, I will say this much. It is very... Wow. What's that? That's like that's like the Vulcan symbol here. Well, I will say it is cute. The United States of America. I'm probably going to find out in my hangout tonight who sent this to me. Emperor Scale, Nobel Prize in Epic Trolling. So, I think what that really means is that, how do I say this? This is like getting a Nobel Prize for my YouTube channel and for communicating very brilliantly with my supporters and with those on the side of true and free love. That's what I see this as. And I'm actually quite honored. It's nice. Emperor Scale, yeah, that is epic trolling. You might say, but that's trolling. Hey, if we're trolling people to honor true and free love, what is wrong with that? That is worthy of a Nobel Prize, right? Yeah. This ring here is actually worth a lot of money. I wouldn't sell it for anything. That's from Brent. This is from Hugh Jackman. And my men. I kind of consider it for my men because I consider like him. Yeah. So I got all these from my P.O. box. So I will hang, you know what? I ought to hang this up. Where should I hang it up? Maybe underneath the President Trump. Yeah. So if somebody, when I lived in Florida in 2016, one of my friends got me that President Trump, because at that time in 2016, even though I was on the ballot, I voted for Trump to sort of be my representative. That was in 2016. Anyways, so I think I might put it underneath. Yeah, that'd be a good spot for it. Let me see if I can find me something over here. I think I've got something over here I can use. Something to hang up pictures with. Let's check. Yeah. Let's check. Well, I'll say they spent a lot of money on postage for that. I think it's in here. Yep. I've got kind of like in the middle. I think I'm going to measure this. Let me go get my yeah. That looks great. There it is. Cute, huh? See if I can get it in there a little bit more. All right. It's up on my wall. Right there. Centered. Doesn't it look? Let's see if we can get this over here. One of the few truthful sites on the planet. Part of Gabriel Chana Fox News. I guess they consider Gabriel Chana Fox News epic trolling too, which means the truth that you never hear from any other source is epic trolling. Oh, I need to show you what it says here. Dearest Gail, you are loved across, the other way. You are loved across the galaxy. Thank you for the chocolate. It's going to have to wait till after my temporary crown is off my root canal. Yeah, I'm avoiding all chocolates right now, even though I love them. I can assure you this will be eaten unsweetened chocolate. Whoa, that's going to be interesting. Let me see, 100% cocoa, yum, yum. I love that stuff. It will definitely be eaten, but not now. And if it's unsweetened, that means it's probably even harder. So we're going to have to wait on this one. So I will have that when my permanent crown gets in.
We'll be right back after these messages.
April 20th, 2023. First of all, my sister Denise McNeff has threatened my life repeatedly on social media, YouTube, sending a recommended video titled, "I thought about killing you." Indeed. I thought about killing you, quote unquote. No one did anything. So I protest that. But I want you to know, because nothing was done about it, that set a precedent, a verbal precedent, didn't it? I heard her on the other side of that wall, my north wall, my apartment. I told her she's not supposed to be here at all. I told her, why don't you just get up and leave? You could stab yourself in the face 100 times while you're at it. But that was no threat. It was just a suggestion. If someone threatens my life, they want to take my life, I say they take their own life. What's so bad about that? Then I spoke earlier of, because I made a super long post on a Tucker Carlson video, but they cell phone service signal jammed it. And after 3 hours of making it, they blocked it and prevented it from being uploaded. I said, you really want to incur my wrath, don't you? And I explained that my wrath, quote unquote, means my mouth, my talking. Freedom of speech. Thank you.
We'll be right back after these messages.
America! I don't give a fuck! Yeah! YouTube. What's up, you crazy bastards? Happy 420. We got a vape pen from the Forbidden Leaf. This is a dispensary here in town that sells, like, legal fun. Just pop that son bitch open, you get the noise as it unsticks. I got another one I'm sending off in a care package, but that's neither here nor there. Now, when you get these little vape deals, you open it up, pull it out. Pull out. You said pull out. Now, when you get your vape pen, it's going to be wrapped beautifully just like that. Open it up. This vape pen is for 21 and up. This is a THC 0.2 grams tropical burst. One-time use vape pen. It has X amount of puffs, and when it's done, it's done. It is a natural hemp extract. Yeah, look at the casing. It's all... Now, Forbidden Leaf is not a sponsor, but they are one of many amazing semi-legal dispensaries that we have here in town. It's not full weed, but it's what you're going to get for, like, it being legal in all 50 states. So this is perfectly legal to ship and anything, you know, it's a vape pen, basically. Get it open. Now, when you get your vape pen, it's going to have this little cap on the end of it. For legality reasons, I'm going to have to age restrict this video to 21 and up. Peel the top off. Now, when you get the little bit off, it should be good to go. Oh, yeah. I got this other one that my fan sent. It's pretty good. This one's banana flavored. Dude. That is fucking tasty, YouTube. So, yeah, this is my legal weed vape pen. These are for 21 and up. You have to be 21 and up to purchase products like this. This is perfectly legal in the state of Wyoming and legally purchased here in town at one of the local dispensaries. So the trolls can suck my dick. Hell yeah, dude, that's tasty. I'll give that the Cobra seal of approval, dude. Blaze it.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Ooh, what do you got here, Vaughn? What the fuck is this?
Double fish sandwich.
Oh, you motherfucker, you lucky boy.
Fillet of fish is so delicious.
Oh, I love the fish. Oh, fuck yeah, rub it in.
So flaky, so tangy and creamy. McDonald's fillet of fish.
With hot fries and an icy Coke.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Buddy, you have no idea.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
LA Fever made me feel alright. That's the name of this, I guess, the show today. The name of the show today. Hopefully, we get some people in here, some nice people. Woody, what's going on, Woody? Woody was talking to us. He's like, oh, I don't want to fuck with you because you're hanging out with Vaughn, playing video games. I was like, all right, you know, you can't chill and hang out and chit chat. And so we're back. We're back where anyone can come in. Let's see if we can get some other. Maybe we get Sammy in here. That's a good person to get in here, right? You love Sammy. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's Vaughn. Well, I see you working on Fallout. How's Fallout coming along?
That's coming along. It's just doing all right. I ran into a problem though. One of the mods mods that adjusts the HUD ended up being not agreeable with
the HUD.
the HUD. Yes, the display. The display inside your game is called a HUD. Anyway.
Yeah, the HUD. Yeah.
Yeah, it would, and I'm getting a bad echo. I don't know why I'm getting a bad echo.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. I'm switching my audio around. Testing.
Yeah,
One, two.
Test 1 2 test. Okay, that's a little better. This program is, see, I've got ultra wide monitors, and when you have ultra wide monitors that are larger than what is normally set up for the game, you have to have what they call a HUD adjustment. Okay, something that'll adjust the game to fit your HUD, to fit your screen. And so I had this program called True by 9, and apparently True by 9 and Fallout 4 Extender did not get along. So I had to get rid of True by 9 and go back to Flawless Widescreen and use Flawless Widescreen. And Flawless Widescreen is fine, but the thing of it is, it's another program.
Like the other one does.
Well, the thing of it is, Flawless Widescreen is running in the background, whereas True by 9 would not, and that's the difference. But I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, and now that I know that,
I can see how you would be a little. I can understand why you would prefer one over the other. I can understand.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So that's basically it in a nutshell. But yeah, I was running through Fallout 4 a little bit and rechecking it, make sure everything's working right and all that good shit.
Now, did you fix all the systems? I remember you corrupted the files. Did you end up fixing all that shit?
Yeah, I redid. Well, what I done was I just went on ahead and deleted the whole damn thing, and then I reinstalled it straight from Steam, and then I had the base game create new INI files. Because see, a lot of times when you remove the game, you don't remove the INI files because they're located under oh shit. Well, they're under the user folder
directory. They're under a different
directory.
directory.
They're under a different directory. Yeah. Your INI files that control the loadout and the INI files that control the functioning of the game, they're located elsewhere in the computer, way far away from your game. And so a lot of times if you delete uninstall the game via Steam, it don't get rid of the INI files. So what I done was I went in and manually deleted all the INI files, and then I reinstalled the game using the game's exe file. And then once I did that, it remade all the INI files, and then everything started working a lot better. I'm like, oh, well, this is great. And so then I went and kept trying at it, and I kept running into a problem. And so what I eventually found out was that True by 9, this HUD adjustment file or program, was the one that was causing the trouble. And so I got rid of True by 9, and now everything works flawlessly. So that's what it was. So what do you want to do? You want to go back to Borderlands?
I figured we'd chit chat for a few minutes, maybe do some news updates or shoot the shit a little bit before we go back.
Well, let me get out of Fallout 4.
My headache has finally kind of like died down a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little better.
Oh, that's good.
Because the past 5 days, I've been fucking, my head's been, it feels like there's a football growing inside my head, like a tumor.
Yeah.
I'm not, I mean, you laugh.
It's not a tumor.
It feels like a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a
Get
tumor.
to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Okay, it started behind the eye, then the pain moved to the back of my head, then to...
I'm sorry Wilson has just donated $1.99. Vaughn has ultra-wide monitors, so he needs the correct software to adjust his HUD. How else would he properly be able to view his child followers get railed by Dogmeat?
That's good. I mean, you want to make sure that you're in true full screen, folks, when you're working with these mods. We'll skip ahead of here a little bit.
My ear, then to my jaw.
I mean, where was he at when I'm over there starving to death? Where was he
Yeah.
at? Where has he been for the last 15 years when these people were dogging my ass?
Well, G-Man doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself, to be honest with you.
But I mean, you know, how long does it take to make a video defending somebody, or to say, hey, you know, leave the guy alone? What the fuck, you know?
You think he'll stop talking about Jesus and long enough to talk about you for a second?
No. As long as Debate Coliseum is being run by G-Man, all it's going to be about is Jesus. It ain't going to be about nothing else. He tries to talk about politics, and he'll maybe go for politics about 2 seconds, and it's back to Jesus. And it's like, man, you know, not everybody out there is a Christian, G-Man.
Not everyone's talking about some half naked, half homo nailed to a cross. So fuck me, man.
Yeah, well,
it's so tiring. I'm so sick of hearing about this gay.
Well, here's the thing. The thing of it is, I mean, if you do the least little bit of research, you find
it's
that
all
the story,
fake. It's all
it's all fake. The story of Jesus and his father is simply, they literally stole it out of the Hindu Bible, slapped it in the Christian Bible, changed the names, and called it done. Literally, they literally stole that story from the Hindu Bible and slapped it in the Christian Bible and called it done. Well, that's plagiarism. Okay, that's plagiarism. And it's not cool, man. It's not cool, not at all. Okay, but you know, see, you can't tell them because they don't give a damn about history. Because any archaeologist can tell you, yeah, man, that story's right out of the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavad Gita. I keep saying it wrong. Anyway, the Hindu Bible. Okay, straight out of the Hindu Bible. They didn't even change the word. Get this, John. They didn't even change the word. Firstborn of the father.
I know. Yeah.
Dead in the ground for 3 days. Rose on the third day. You know, the only begotten of the Son of God. You know, Prince of Peace. I mean, literally word for word. Literally word for word. They never changed anything.
They were too lazy to even change the story. For fuck's sake.
To even rearrange the story. Now, the only thing they did change a little bit, but the only thing they changed was the actual death, where Jesus died on a cross and.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bike. Fun. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. 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 I'm a hot dog.
And Krishna, he died by I think he got shot in the ankle or some shit or whatever. But other than that, I mean, they both, you know, they both sons of God, both the third part of the Trinity. They both rose on the third day. They both died for people's sins. They both did miraculous healings. I mean, it's literally word for fucking word.
It's bullshit. Yeah, it's just ripped straight.
You know,
They literally plagiarized it.
Anybody can grab an archaeologist and say, "Hey, man, where did this originate from?" Say, "Come out of the Bhagavad Gita." I keep
there. You go. Ding, 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 ding. You got it.
Ding, 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 yeah, but I keep saying it wrong. Anyway, the point is, they come out of the Hindu Bible. And it's literally word for word. All they did was change the names, the dates, the places, and they changed the, you know, how he died. But other than that, it's the exact same damn story. No different. No different. And like I said, most of it is word for word. They didn't even bother changing it. And then, like I said, I told Sam, you know, Moses, the original story of Moses, that came out of ancient Sumer also. And then you have the Great Flood that came out of ancient Sumer as the Epic of Gilgamesh. You know, I mean, all these stories are the same damn story. They're just handed down from culture to culture, word of mouth, even because poor people couldn't write and read back then, folks. They couldn't. Check it out. They couldn't do that. All right. So these stories all got handed down orally, which means there was some changes made somewhere along the line anyway, because they're not going to be exact. After about the 10th or 12th person, it's not going to be the exact same story. But it wasn't until I don't think it was until the 18th century that they started making copies of shit and writing shit down and making copies of it. The monks in the monasteries, I think that was the 1800s when they fucking started that shit. And well, Vaughn, what did they do before then? Word of mouth, literally word of mouth. People sit around a campfire, tell stories.
So first of all, the 18th century and the 1800s are not the same thing. Everybody realize that. Also, no, it wasn't until the 1800s before they ever wrote anything down, had scribes and things. That's absolutely ridiculous. Anyways.
Literally sit around a campfire, tell stories. Okay. That's how a lot of this shit got put out there. Okay. And let me be clear. I mean, a lot of these stories are true based on the fact that they have an origin story to back them up. Now, the ones that do not have an origin story, such as, hey guys, this is King James. Go out there and slaughter pagans by the millions, and I'll justify it in my copy of the Bible. Yeah, suffer not a witch to live. Yeah, that's not it. That's not in the Ethiopian Bible. It's not there. It's not there. The Book of Revelations is not in the Ethiopian Bible either. And the Catholics have something like the Book of Revelation. I think they called it the Apocrypha or some shit like that. But even that's not original. Okay, the Apocrypha is not original. Book of Revelation is not original. This idea that you can just go out and slaughter thousands of pagans and it's totally okay, that's not in the Bible anywhere. Not in the original Ethiopian Bible. It's not there. Okay, see, the Ethiopian Bible.
Sorry, Wilson has just donated $1.99. For fuck's sake, Vaughn, it's not that difficult to say. The Hindu Bible is pronounced in the Garden of Eden by Iron Butterfly.
Right. Thank you very much, Wilson. That was very insightful.
There's 87 books. Okay, the Catholic Bible is like 74 books, 75 books.
Okay, I believe that most Bibles are 66 books. Yes, there's the Ethiopian Bible that includes Enoch and a few exceptions to the rules, but you might want to Google me on that one, but I think most are 66 books.
And in King James Bible, it's only 66 books. Well, holy shit, where'd all the other books go to? They literally tossed them in the trash. They literally wadded them up and tossed them in the trash. Well, wait a minute. Don't you have a right to know that information? Yes. Yes, you do. I mean, if there's two, and according to the book of Malachi, it seems to indicate that there was originally 200 books, all total, 200 books. Okay, I want to see all those books, and then I want to make an informed decision for myself. Okay, well, you don't get that chance. King James took most of them out, threw them in the trash. The Catholic Bible does the same thing. They took them out, threw them in the trash. The only way you're going to get a real Bible, if you're adamant about being a Christian, and I'm being straight up, if you're adamant about being a Christian, you need to get your hands on an Ethiopian Bible because it's the original Bible. Well, it's as close to the original as you're going to get. Because King James, all the King James Bible is, folks, is his opinion. That's all it is. And a lot of it has been doctored and manipulated and changed from its original content. Okay. As for the Catholic Bible is a little bit better. It's got a few more books, but to be quite honest with you, it's manipulated too. And the purpose of the Catholic Bible is literally to just, make you bow down to the Pope and shit, which that's not cool either.
All these books that they have is all bullshit. All these different denominations have their own set of books, and they all have their own set of hate, own set of torture, and kill the peg and kill this. It's all, propaganda.
Like I said, as far as I know right now,
this is why we need. This is a great segment. Preach it, James. Freedom, religion trumps all. There you go.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
That's a perfect comment right there.
But I mean, seriously, man. I mean, why in the fuck would God want to slaughter thousands of innocent pagans? Wouldn't it be better to convert them to Christianity? Hello. You know, so yeah, it's all bullshit.
Well, that's
And
what
King
these
James-
people are about, though. These Christians, all they want to slaughter people. They want their blood. They want
Well,
their blood
here's the thing
sacrifice.
about it. Okay,
They love their
thing-
blood, the blood of
the Catholic-
Jesus. Oh, I want to bathe in the blood of Jesus.
I know. I thought,
Yeah, the
what
blood.
the fuck, people? No, 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 no. You know, the Catholics was the one that started instituting all this blood and flesh and all that shit. And I'm like, yeah, don't be doing that shit, bro. Don't be doing that shit. Okay, that's demonic. That's fucking
They want
demonic shit.
on the flesh.
That's demonic, though. See, anything having to do with bloodletting or flesh eating, that's all demonic. That's not. There's no truth to that. I mean, you know, one of the first things God.
I love how Vaughn talks like he was actually there, right? And then the Catholics started fiddling with it, putting in all this stuff, and I was like, not a good idea, guys, but they did it anyways. You know what I'm saying?
It's told me, they said, you walk down a dark path, you'll be walking it alone because we ain't gonna follow you. And I'm like, oh shit, you know, because what was G-Man saying, and a bunch of other people say, you're worshiping demons, man. Okay, well, if I'm worshiping demons, how come they told me not to do any evil? Oh, yeah, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? So yeah, I'm not allowed to do any evil. I'm not allowed to walk a dark path, and if I do, they're cutting my ass off, man. I'm cut off. I got to walk my own path, which I'm free to do. That's why it's called freedom religion, because you're free to do whatever the hell you want. As long as you don't harm yourself, harm others, violate someone's rights, or piss off the gods, you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's why it's called freedom religion. 4 fucking rules. Folks, if you can't handle 4 fucking rules, I feel sorry for you. And it's a hell of a lot better than 316 rules or 10 commandments or whatever the fuck the Catholics are doing. Okay? It just is.
Fucking little boys. I think that's what the Catholics are doing.
Yeah, the Catholics are busy hanging out with little boys for some reason. That's kind of creepy. Anyway, the point is, though, yeah, man, stay away from monotheism. Please, please do. Please do.
Well, good night, Gavon.
Stay away from monotheism. Freedom religion is the shit, man. Oh, Jello. Hey. All right.
French vanilla.
Wow, yeah. Oui, monsieur. Vive la France. Oui, monsieur.
You got me hooked on Jello pudding. You know that, right?
Well,
you kept bringing them out. And
oh, dude, you should have heard. You should have heard the hue and cry when I defended Bill Cosby, man. Oh my God. Oh, Bob Helm is defending evil people, and I'm like, yeah, really, yeah. Bill Cosby, the guy that gets up on stage and tells men to be responsible.
I need a pudding pop in your pudding hole.
Well,
the pudding hole.
Here's the thing, okay? He's up on stage almost every night telling young black men to be good fathers, good husbands, not to cheat, not to steal, to be, you know, well. So if he's such an evil motherfucker, why is he up there telling young black men to be good?
You think it was set up, huh?
Fuck yes, he was set up. Fuck yes.
So he wasn't sticking any pudding pops in any little girls' pudding holes. Is that what you're saying?
Listen, they didn't like his message. The powers that be didn't like his message because he was sitting there telling young black men what was true and what was right, and they didn't like that. Because they wanted to peddle their rap music, which says kill cops, rape women, steal people's stuff. Then they wanted to peddle their rap crap and get people all into the gangsta shit. And Bill Cosby's trying his best to keep them out of it. And so, yeah, they had to do something about him. I mean, Bill Cosby was well known. He was well liked. He was always above board. And so, yeah, I don't believe for 1 second that he was a piece of shit because I know better. I grew up watching Bill Cosby on TV, and I grew up watching him live on stage. And the same man on the TV was the same man on the stage. They were not different. They did not like his message, and so they figured out a way to destroy him. It's just like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was the same way. The very last song Michael Jackson made before he died, what was it called again? They Don't Care About Us. Check it out, folks. That was the last song Michael Jackson wrote. They don't care about us. Who's he talking about? The music industry, the film industry, TV, radio, movies, what would I call that? The entertainment industrial complex. You know, you got the military industrial complex, but you got the entertainment industrial complex too. Okay. And Michael Jackson was going to expose him. Jimi Hendrix was going to expose him. Well, what happened to Michael Jackson and Jimi Hendrix? Oh, they ended up very dead, didn't they? Yeah, they did. They were going to expose these motherfuckers. Michael Jackson was going to expose Sony Records. He was going to expose them. because apparently they were doing all kinds of nasty shit behind the scenes, and he didn't like it, and he was going to expose it. Michael Jackson is not a pedophile. He never was a pedophile. Michael Jackson is that little 5-year-old boy on the Ed Sullivan Show. He never grew up. He never got the chance to grow up. He had a handler handling him from 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hey, Michael, you got to go here. Hey, Michael, you got to go there. Hey, Michael, you got to do this. Hey, Michael. He never got the chance to be an adult. He never got the chance to grow up. He was still that little 5-year-old boy. Why do you think he got along with kids so well? Because he was still a kid. He was still a kid up here. That little 5-year-old boy on the Ed Sullivan Show is the same 5-year-old boy you saw over there in what did he call it? Neverland or whatever? Was that it? About the place he called it? Neverland? Anyway, same guy. Same guy. He never grew up. He didn't get a chance to grow up. He never got a chance to be an adult. He never got a chance to experience the things that you and I experience that make us adults. He never got a chance to do that because he was handled 24/7 every fucking day. Michael, go do this. Here, Michael, go do this. Hey, Michael, you got a meeting here. Hey, Michael, you got to get some sleep because you got this meeting in the morning. Hey, Michael, you got to go over there. You got to go here, go there. You know, he never got a chance. He never got a chance to be an adult. And so that little 5-year-old boy on Ed Sullivan Show is the same 5-year-old boy that was over in Neverland playing with them kids. I watched the video. I watched it intently. I watched his body language. I listened to what he was saying and the sounds of his voice, the inflection in his voice. He never grew up. The reason he got along with them kids so well is because he was still a kid. He literally was still a child. And see, a lot of people don't understand that. They think, oh, well, he was X years old, and so therefore he was an adult. Well, okay, maybe his body was an adult, but was his mind an adult? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. But what are you going to do? I mean, there's nothing you could do. What's done is done. And supposedly his body, his ghost is running the halls of Neverland as we speak. At least that's the claim by some people, is that his ghost is.
Well, of course, some people are always going to say that shit. But folks, listen, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth Michael Jackson. You make up your own mind. I'm just saying, whether he, never grew up or whatever, biology is biology. And when you go on a date with Brooke Shields, and you would rather play with your monkey named Bubbles and share your bed with 8-year-old boys, I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm just saying.
Running the halls of Neverland. So. Oh, yeah. The rap is just absolutely filth. Any chance for some MJ karaoke? Are you fucking high? They have to kick me in the nuts before I could get that high. There's no way I can get that high. Loving. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not anywhere close. I could do Michael Jackson's song, but I couldn't do it in the octave that he does it because he's way the fuck up there. I could probably do a song. I just have to do it down here, not way the fuck up there. Anyway, but yeah, freedom religion trumps all religions any damn way. So there. And we're going to know, folks, because the butterflies are on their way. Hey, I just saw Brittany Venti yesterday. Brittany Venti put out a video yesterday, and it's a video I agree with, by the way. Obviously, some of this anime has gotten way out of control. I don't think it's as big an issue as Brittany makes it out to be, but it does exist. It is a problem, and it could use a little bit of exposure. I don't have a problem with that. But what I was very thrilled about, what I was very thrilled about was the fact that when she was on this video, she had she had her hair back up in kind of like a bun, and she had all these butterflies in her hair, and I'm like, that's interesting. That's an interesting coincidence, given the fact that the butterfly prophecy is out there. I just thought that was a very interesting coincidence. Is it just a coincidence?
I think Brittany Venti is a believer in the butterfly, if you know what I mean.
You think she might be?
I think you know what I think it is. I think she wants your caterpillar in her butterfly. That's what I think.
Well,
she wants your. Oh, a better analogy is, I guess, you're a caterpillar in her cocoon. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't think so.
I think that's what it is. I think she's trying to give you a message, Yvonne. Personally,
I don't. Well,
I think she saw that song, that karaoke where you're saying "fuck me like an animal," and now she's putting butterflies in her hair, and she's like, "Yeah, you can put your cocoon in me, baby."
Well, I doubt that. And besides, she has a boyfriend anyway. She has
She has a boyfriend.
Oh yeah. She has. Yes. His name is Sean. His name is Sean. But anyways, but yeah,
Sean sounds like a good generic name to have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
If you're gonna date somebody who's got a weird name, Sean's hard to find.
He's about as generic as he gets.
When did Britney? I was going to say Britney Spears. When did Britney Venti? Well,
I may be related to Britney Spears, but that's a side issue. Anyway,
maybe so. I don't know if Britney.
I might
I don't know if Britney Venti can
not
sing.
even kidding. I might actually be related.
So you sent me. Oh, that looks nice, John.
Britney Spears and Paris Hilton may actually be related to him. That's great. Anyway, go ahead.
Where I'm going with this is.
Yes.
Shit. Oh, now I got to think what it was.
Uh-oh. What happened?
You get me sidetracked. Oh, so you sent me that video this morning early. Britney Venti's hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she got the butterflies in her hair.
She's got butterflies in her hair.
I didn't see that part. I guess I wasn't paying attention, Vaughn. Sorry.
Yeah, that butterfly prophecy. I wonder. You have to wonder if she didn't watch the video, the butterfly prophecy, and so she had all these butterflies in her hair, and I'm like,
show it, Vaughn. Show it to people. Put it up there. I got it.
I have numerous times, but yeah, I'll put the link out there again.
I'm talking about Britney's.
Oh, Britney. Oh, yeah.
Show the video of Britney Venti and her butterflies. What I was trying to say.
Yeah, hang on. I won't play the video, but I'll do a still shot and let you see the butterflies. But yeah, I was quite surprised. It's like, wow.
I love you, Sabella. You'd be my perfect woman if you were 30 years younger, a foot taller and 300 pounds lighter. Question mark.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna bet that $5 that wasn't Nick Bravo, but thank you anyways. And yeah.
Oh.
Well, I didn't understand that's what you were sending me. I don't usually.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was really. I was really thrilled, actually. I was really thrilled, man.
So how's your day going, Woody? Is this being pre-recorded? Yeah, we're pre-recorded. This is a pre-recorded show, guys.
Yeah, man, this ain't live. Go home. Go to sleep.
Brittany is half.
This is the finally edited cut right here.
Yeah, go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. You're all right. Go to sleep.
Must be pre-recorded. Yes, it is pre-recorded for you.
Man. Yep, it is. Yep, absolutely, man. We are definitely not
my request for Michael Jackson karaoke. Holy shit, Vaughn, you gonna do Michael Jackson now?
It's on the.
Yeah, if somebody kicks me in the nuts, I guess I could. I don't know. How am I going to do it, man?
You could do a little Paul McCartney.
I could do Paul
and John, you could do the Paul McCartney part.
Ebony
do the Michael Jackson part.
Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh no, why don't we? Anyway, let me see here. Let me bring this up here.
It wasn't too bad.
Looks like they're right here on StreamYards.
So I can share the screen. I'm going to share the screen, people. Watch out. Watch out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Have I ever shorted?
Shorted.
What do you mean
That's
by
a
shorted?
shit fart. Have you ever farted or shit before?
No. No. All right. Anyway, look at all the fucking butterflies. I mean, they're everywhere. I mean, shit. I would have, expected.
Those are butterflies?
Fuck yes.
Yes,
those are butterflies.
Those are butterflies, Woody. What are you,
Those are
blind or
butterflies,
something?
Woody.
I don't have my glasses on. Sorry, I'm just trying to see.
Okay,
you can't see what you got your glasses. Holy cow!
And to be more specific, they are admiral butterflies.
Okay, all right.
Specific.
I see what you're talking about now.
That is the admiral butterfly, And that one there, I'm not sure what that one is with the spots.
What she's trying to say, Vaughn, is she wants your caterpillar in her cocoon. That's what she's trying to tell you.
She's saying, no, I think what she's
She's a believer in the butterfly prophecy. She believes in the
might be a
butterfly
believer in
prophecy.
the butterfly prophecy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she's interested in me. That just means she might believe in the butterfly
Who came
prophecy.
up with the butterfly prophecy? That was you.
That was me,
you.
but that doesn't mean she wants anything to do with me personally.
You haven't heard, you never heard of an innuendo, Vaughn? That's what we call innuendo.
That's not necessarily
That's
an
not an
innuendo.
innuendo.
That's just an acknowledgement of
Vaughn,
something.
let me ask you something, Woody. Woody, let me ask you something, Woody.
What?
You listening?
I'm listening. Yeah.
If you were known at school, right, as the only guy that likes Pokemon, right, and you make a song about Pokemon and you give it to a girl, right, and the next day the girl is wearing a Pokemon shirt, what do you think that means?
Oh, fuck, man. I haven't been 11 for a long.
She got your message. It means that she got your message, and she's like, "Yeah, I dig Pokemon. Come dig me now."
11. She's 11, so she probably, if she's wearing a Pokemon shirt the next day, it means her mom probably picked it out for her.
No. You're not getting it, Woody. You're not getting it, Woody. No one in the school talks about Pokemon.
There's no 11-year-olds going around propositioning.
I'm not talking about 11-year-olds. I don't know what you're talking about 11-year-olds. What are you, pedophiles?
Sabella has just donated $1.99. I love you too, Nick. I love you too, my sweet prince.
Oh,
I wish
jeepers.
I wasn't so blind and I could appreciate that huge D before I blindly try to guide it into me.
Okay, all right, guys, folks, come on. Come on. Yes, we know that's not Sabella, just for the record. This is recorded for prosperity here. We know that was not Sabella, folks. Come on.
You're in school, okay? You're in whatever, college. Okay.
College, there you
and
go.
You're the only one. You're the only one that likes baseball in the college, right? You have baseball posters, baseball shirts, baseball underwear, okay? And you make a karaoke, talking about, I want to fuck your brains. You know, you make it a karaoke like Vaughn did, right? And the next day, that girl that you sent the karaoke to, she's wearing a baseball jersey, which she never done before. Never have done before, and now all of a sudden she's into baseball that you're into.
I think you're reaching, John.
I don't think I'm reaching. I think this is a clear sign that she got your message about butterflies, Vaughn.
Yeah, I think you're reaching, John. Because
I mean, honestly, if I was at the driving range and all of a sudden this girl that I met that I kind of liked started showing up at the driving range, I wouldn't think she's into me. I would think she's a stalker.
She's giving Brittany Venti is giving Vaughn and all that subtle messages. She's giving Vaughn an innuendo with butterflies in her hair. That's an innuendo.
Well, no, what it is
innuendo is when you say one thing but mean another.
I think all she's doing possibly, if it isn't completely normal, you know, that she wears all those butterflies like that. Which I've never seen. I've never seen that many butterflies in a girl's hair ever. I've seen maybe one or two. Usually it's just one. Usually they'll put one butterfly on the side and they'll have their hair back on this ear, and then they'll have their hair down over this ear, and then they'll have one butterfly brooch holding it in place. That's what I normally see. Now, sometimes you might see two butterflies where they've got both ears exposed. Okay, but you're not going to see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 butterflies. No. That's overkill, and I think that is definitely a message. Now, I don't agree,
John. The tramp stamp of a butterfly,
innuendo.
The Mudbrooker donated $5 through Super Chat. Quick Vaughn, send Brittany $5,000 and she'll notice you this time.
Yeah, this time. Yep. Thank you very much, Mudbroker.
Guess what you spell it.
What I think it is, she has watched the butterfly prophecy video, and she probably agrees with a lot of it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it leads to anything personal, John, especially since she already
She
has
saw
someone.
the video of your karaoke to her where you're saying you want to fuck her like an animal, and now here she is showing up the next day with cocked butterflies in her hair. Tons of them, 6 of them.
Yes,
She wants the big red one. That's what I'm getting out of that.
Well, I think you're reaching a little bit on that.
All right.
I think you're reaching.
A boy can only
but I don't
dream,
know.
I
I mean,
guess.
you know,
Boy can dream.
That's a great stretch.
Well, now one thing I will say, you know, that the man she had, buddy. I mean, he totally ignored her, totally dissed her.
Just like how Sammy brought up that Owen Schroyer said the exact same words that I said. I said on the other show, I said I like Robin F. Kennedy. He's a great guy, but too bad he's a baby killer. And then you have Alex Jones, Owen Schroyer on the Alex Jones saying the same thing. Well, I like Robert Kennedy, but it's too bad he's a baby killer. The exact same words.
The exact same words.
The next day.
Yeah. Now that was pretty
that's
shocking. I gotta say that was pretty shocking. Yeah, that was pretty shocking. Because I would, you know, usually they wouldn't say the exact same words, but he did. So that was.
He literally said, "I like Robert F. Kennedy too, but too bad he's a baby killer." I said the exact same words the day before.
That's correct.
I like Trump and I like Robert Kennedy, but too bad he's a baby killer. And he said the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm stretching. Maybe I'm reading into it, Woody, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Why is he a baby killer? I don't understand why he's a baby killer.
He supports abortion, dude.
He doesn't. Nobody supports abortion. You may support choice, but there's no one running up and down the street.
$2 through Super Chat. J Dubs is reaching so much he is reaching around.
Yep, and he's a son of a bitch who usually wouldn't even give you a reach around, I bet. Thank you very much.
Screaming for women to go have abortions. That's what
actually, yeah, there is.
The one with the pussy hats on their heads. The ones with the pussy hats on
their heads did.
He might be pro-choice, which that's his prerogative. But my point is, I think Bobby Kennedy brings a lot to the table.
These people love to kill babies. They love to do it. They love
to kill babies. They love to kill babies.
It's like a sport to them. It's like we watch football.
No.
It's a very serious matter.
It is what it is a blood sacrifice to their demon god Moloch. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And there is nothing
back
more
in the day,
innocent on this earth than a baby.
2,000 years ago, the Incas would put pregnant women on sacrifice stones and slaughtering the babies inside of them.
Correct.
And now what do? They put the mother in the hospital and do the exact same thing.
They do the same thing. They do the same damn thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, they do the same damn thing.
The only difference is a white man in a white lab coat. That's the only difference about it.
That's the only difference. Otherwise, it's the same damn thing.
One, there are plenty of African American and Asian doctors. It doesn't have to be a white guy in a lab coat.
Yes.
Two,
I'm just saying because America's most. I was just because I said Incas, so I just made it like European, but whatever.
I just don't believe that I have the right to tell someone else what to do. And Vaughn, as a libertarian,
you don't think you have a right to tell someone not to murder someone?
Saying what to do either.
Dude, I'm not a libertarian. I'm uber conservative. I'm not a libertarian. I'm uber conservative.
Okay, well, if you're uber conservative, that would mean you should believe in.
I hate to tell you, Woody. But yes,
Woody,
you don't have a right. You don't have a right to murder someone else.
Yeah,
okay.
Abortion is murder, bro. You don't have the right to murder anyone, especially
the
most innocent on this earth.
When that mother's strapped to the table in the medical room, and she has her legs spread open, and the doctor's shoving a fucking vacuum in there to suck that baby. Ask that baby, does it want to be fucking sucked out like a fucking piece of fucking trash? Like it's fucking garbage in a couch. Ask the baby that, and I guarantee you the baby say no.
Well, the video out there. There's a video out there.
That's the issue.
There's a video out there called Silent Scream, and unfortunately, it's very, very graphic. I'm going to warn everybody. Silent Scream is very, very graphic, but it shows that the child, that baby in that womb, is terrified of those forceps when they come inside there to grab a hold of it.
Brittany donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Fine, if you send me 12,000, I might notice you. If you send me 20,000, I might talk to you.
Oh, wow. Well, welcome, Brittany. Thank you. That's a good offer.
I'm sorry, Wilson has just donated $1.99. Yes, I fully support what J-Dubs is telling Vaughn. Brittany totally saw Vaughn's karaoke video, and totally wants the big red one. I'm sure Brittany, much like Andrea, wants to go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'm not sure if that cut off or, but in any event, Wilson, we always appreciate your insight and your comments, and thank you for being here. And we appreciate you, folks. I'm just going to step away and freshen my drink. I'll be away from the computer, but I will be right back.
It's terrified. It will literally.
It grabs a hold of it. It doesn't just grab a hold of it, Vaughn. It grabs a hold of it and snaps the head right off the body.
Hey. Are you trying to get?
And then they stick a vacuum up there and then suck at all the body parts.
Are you trying to get banned, John?
We're not trying to get banned. That's the way. That's the truth. They'll say that themselves. They say that themselves. They're not.
Oh,
they ain't nothing. Yeah, they don't mind. They don't care. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Woody. They don't give a damn. Okay, they'll tell you flat out. Yes, we take forceps. We reach them in there. We crush the skull with the forceps, and then we pull the body out. That's what they say. That's in their own books. Okay, they see that's what I tried to warn people about. I tried to warn people that what was going to be happening in the future is the devaluation of human life. And I tried to warn them about that. And I said that homosexuality being legalized is a stepping stone to devaluing human life. Because once you decide you're going to devalue human life, anything goes. Okay, no sanctity of marriage no more, no belief in deities anymore, no respect for your fellow man, no respect for the unborn, no respect for innocence, and it all just snowballs. It all just snowballs from there, and it did, it fully did, and that's just the way it goes. And it's unfortunate. And I predicted this a long time ago when I was sitting in junior high school. Now, I said the 70s, and some troll said, you said 1970. No, I said the 70s. But, whatever. Trolls are no good, and I'm bad at math, so I guess we both suck. But anyway, the point is I was a junior in high school, which was definitely not 1980. Okay, that would have been 1979, right. 1978, something like that. But anyway, the point is that, I'm on record for this shit. I told him, I said, it's a descending spiral. Everything starts to go downhill from there. When you allow one thing to become literal and legal and whatever, then anything gets allowed. You got to open up the door to everything. I told people way back when I was a junior in high school, I said, you watch, they'll legalize bestiality and pedophilia. You watch and see. And everybody laughed at me. They all laughed at me. They said, oh, they'll never legalize that because animals and children can't consent. Well,
nobody's legalizing that.
Who's
legalizing this?
California did. Wake up. California legalized it, bro. California's already legalized that shit. They did it in a roundabout way, but yeah, it's legal. It is legal. A man in California, hold on. A man in California married his fucking dog. I forget now what I think it was a collie or
that doesn't mean they're copulating.
Dude, if you're married,
what does that mean, man? You're telling me if somebody marries their dog,
if you marry somebody, it's probably with the intention to do the nasty, typically.
I'll be right back. I'm getting a phone call.
Right.
I'd marry my dog not for the nasty, but just to get him on my insurance.
Well, I don't know what to say to that, but
ostrich. Fuck me. Oh goddamn! Sometimes you see something in the chat that just hits you. Goddamn.
What?
Oh, Woody, California has the highest rate of human ostrich marriages in the country.
Oh
shit! I don't know why they hit me so. That was awesome. Nice job. Well played.
Human ostrich marriages in the county. Well, there you go. Now I don't know about the ostrich thing. I think that's bullshit. But now, did a man in California legally marry his dog? Yes, he did. Did they legalize NAMBLA or pedophilia or whatever you wish to call it? Yes, they did in a roundabout way. See, here's what they done. What they done.
They can't legalize that, Vaughn.
Dude, I'm trying to explain it to you, Woody.
If they legalize that, every redneck in the country would take over California.
Woody.
We would push them into the sea.
Woody, here's what they done. They didn't come out and say, we're going to legalize pedophilia. That's not what they did. What they did, they took a bunch of laws that are way the fuck out in the fringe somewhere and used those laws to kind of do an end run around anybody's moral compass and then get it. They did it that way. But yes, it is essentially legal in California. It, like I said, they're not calling it pedophilia, of course, because if they did that, like you said, every redneck in California would be all over their ass. That's
well, even rednecks can see a little political bullshit, see through some of it.
Let me see. Okay,
you see,
let me see if I can find
Man Boy Love Association taking over California. I think the rednecks would pick up on that.
Right.
They don't have to be slapped in the face that hard.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, you got Mormon country right there. Those guys are armed to the teeth.
Hang on.
I know whenever they raid those Mormon places, they call them compounds. So I'm assuming they have guns. That's the only difference between a farmhouse and a compound. You take a farmhouse, add a Bible, and a gun. It becomes a compound.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, anything to them is a compound. Yeah. So anything to them is a compound. All right. Let's see here. Didier. All righty. Let me blow it up like a Muslim. Boom, 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 boom. Looking for legal help? We can help. Yeah, well, I guess you can. The truth about California's new pedophile law, SB 145, by Pride Legal.
You need help with that law. You need to Minecraft. Sorry. I said, do you need help with this law or something? And I said, if you need help with that new law, I said, you probably need to Minecraft yourself. Go ahead.
Yeah. California's new pedophile law has caused a stir of misinformation. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure of that.
The first line of the article that Von Helton pulls up, California's new pedophile law has caused a stir of misinformation. Remember, this is Von's source, and he's already disagreeing with it on the first line because he knows that they're talking about him. But let's continue.
That shit. I mean, even people on the left are like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Yeah, so no, they ain't nobody misinterpreting a damn thing. But anyway, let's continue. California's new pedophile law has caused a stir of misinformation online. Throughout Twitter and Facebook, people have been posting about this new law and how it legalizes pedophilia. But this is simply not the case, folks. You heard it here first. It's simply not the case. California SB.
So the source that Vaughn provided to prove his point that it's been legalized says, right at the beginning of the first paragraph, that there's been misinformation passed online, and this does not legalize pedophilia. So what I'm just reading here, it looks like if you're within 10 years of a person, you don't necessarily go on a registry.
I need GVM. Someone get a hold of GVM now.
I don't know why I didn't read that. I apologize. It displayed it. I apologize. Thank you very much. If I can figure a way to retrieve it and go back, I'll try to read that. I don't know what's going on with this bloody thing anymore. But thank you very much. But as I was saying, let's just read it ourselves. California's new pedophile law, I feel weird reading this stuff, has caused a stir of misinformation online. Throughout Twitter and Facebook, people have been posting about this new law and how it, quote, legalizes, unquote, pedophilia, end quote. But this is simply not the case. I'll read that again. But this is simply not the case. California SB 145 states that, quote, exempts some people from being put on the sex offender list when having sex with a minor who is not more than 10 years younger than them. So it is sounding like it's like if someone who is 19 gets caught with someone who's 17 or something of that nature, they won't necessarily be put on a register. That's what it's sounding like to me. Now, you can disagree with this law, you agree with it, I don't know much. I'm just reading Vaughn's source, the one that Vaughn Helton provided, which is now disputing Vaughn and saying exactly the opposite. And now he's going to spin it as he was just presenting this as an example of liberal propaganda. Fascinating. Fascinating, folks.
145 states that exempts some people from being put on the sex offender list when having sex with a minor who is not more than 10 years younger than them. Okay, stop. What is that when you have sex with somebody under 10 years of age? It's goddamn motherfucking pedophilia. That's exactly what it is. All right, anyway.
Vaughn.
I digress. Let's continue.
Vaughn, listen.
Actually, I would take that back, my explanation, because that wouldn't technically be pedophilia. This gets a little creepier, I guess. But, I mean, I guess it's someone that's like, in the case of someone doing some weird activity, if, say, they're 10 and the victim is like 8 or something, maybe, is more about that kind of shit. I guess. But still, it's nothing what Vaughn is talking about. Definitely is not legalizing pedophilia. This is just fucking weird.
What?
Okay, let me read it here. Okay.
I read
exempt some people on the sex offender list when having sex with a minor who is not more than 10 years younger. Okay, what that means, Vaughn, is that if you are 19 and you're dating, you say you meet a girl when you're a senior and she's a sophomore. Right. You're 19, now she's 17 or 16.
Right.
And you guys engage in intercourse.
Right.
Because you are a couple. I mean, I'm not talking about forcible. I'm just talking about as you're a couple.
Yeah.
And then whenever, and that's what I was talking about, statutory right there. So it's if you have 9 and 17, it doesn't put at 19 and 17, it doesn't put that guy, it doesn't ruin his life forever because he dated a girl a year younger than him. He happened to be 19 or 18 and she happened to be 17. I know a guy that this happened to. He was going to be a school. He was going to school. He wanted to be a teacher, and he was working at Pizza Hut. Graduated. His girlfriend was still in high school. Shit went tits up, and he got that charge. And it's on his record, and he can't do anything now. I mean, nothing that he wanted to do. So that's what that means. It has nothing to do with approving anything. All it does means that it's still a little questionable, in my opinion. I think 10 years is a little bit liberal, but that's what it means, Vaughn.
Yeah, well, I'd tell you that, like I said, even some liberals are like, hey, wait a minute, something ain't right here. And so and I agree with them. And but yeah, I mean, even this article calls it a pedophile law, for fuck's sake. So, I mean,
okay.
I mean, it's just, fuck me. We lost John again. We lost John again. Oh, well.
He'll be back.
Maybe. There's been times he didn't come back.
Vaughn quickly changing the topic because he realized that he's just been owned.
Watched the David Wilcock show the other day.
I didn't feel like hurling up chunks, but
he broke out a riding crop.
He broke out a riding crop.
I'm not making this up.
He
put on some like hippie glasses and broke out a riding crop. Say, 18-year-old got life in prison for sleeping with a 16-year-old girlfriend until he was pardoned by. And that's what it's trying to avoid, Super Trucker. I don't know about that particular case. I got no reason to disbelieve you. But yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot of people that fall into that. If you want to, that never get prosecuted, there's no reason to prosecute.
Right.
In that situation where it's consensual and,
Right, but she's a minor, which means she doesn't have the right to consent.
Well, if you're a senior and you start dating a freshman, I mean,
yeah, but now wait a minute, a freshman's 20 years old, bro.
No, I'm talking about high school.
Yeah. Obviously, a freshman in college is not. A freshman in college probably isn't even 18. Freshman in college is probably either because they turn 18 in high school. You turn 18 in high school, so you're going to be a freshman in college either 19, 20, or 21.
Well, you'd be 18 or 19.
Well, yeah, I guess if you filed for college that day and got accepted that day. But who gets accepted to college that very fucking day? Nobody. Nobody I know. Nobody I know gets accepted that day.
Well, Vaughn, no.
Woody was right, not a 10-year-old.
You get when you graduate high school as 18.
Yeah, you graduate in the spring and you start college in the fall of the same year, Von Helton. This is weird since Von went to college. It doesn't seem to. He is so lost. He's broke. Look at him. He is so lost from that blistering fucking ponage that he just did to himself in front of everybody. He's grasping. He's scratching for traction. He just wants to be right about something.
Right.
12th grade.
Yep.
All right.
That's right.
And that means you are going to be either turning 18 or 19, because most people in America don't take like a gap year. Most people, if they're going to go to college, overwhelmingly they start when they're right out of high school. Not always the best option for a kid, but that's what most kids do.
Right.
If they're going to go to college. Then most people don't at 50 go, shit, I think I'm going to go be an engineer. It doesn't usually work that way.
Right. All right. According to this, it says bestiality is not legal in California. But then right under that, it says, is bestiality a misdemeanor in California? And it says California law makes it a misdemeanor to sexually assault any animal to arouse or gratify the sexual desire of a person. Because bestiality is a separate law from animal cruelty, it is only a misdemeanor.
But it's against the law.
I'm sure they would add all that other shit on there too.
But it's also against the law. So
I think they would. I would hope they would, but you got a lot of leftists out there with twisted brain cells wanting to pass this crap, and I you know, like I said, I mean, it's funny because right at the very top it says no, it's not legal. Then right under it says, oh, well, it's only a misdemeanor. It's smack on the wrist. So I mean,
well, you have animal cruelty. You got all kinds of indecent acts.
Well, it would be indecent exposure, which would be a crime. I don't know how severe, but indecent exposure, I mean, probably not a very severe crime, to be honest.
You end up on the sex list because of it.
I don't think so.
Yes,
not just for. I mean, what if somebody steals your fucking pants? I mean, what? You know,
on. When was the last time there was a random pants stealing?
Dude, these people sleeping out on the streets with nowhere to go. I would imagine it happens more than you think.
Well, I'm talking about the guy that was playing golf.
Oh, well,
was out there on the golf course and pulled it out.
Golf,
and the woman complained and called the cops. You know,
I would take that 10 iron and wrap them upside the head if they try to steal anything of mine. But I mean, you know, 4 motherfucker, boom, you know, and knock them in over into the swamp. Yeah.
California's got a lot going on. It's got the ostrich human marriages going on, a very high rate of those apparently, and the highest rate of pants theft.
Yeah, man, that's it. All right, penal code current as of January 2022. Hang on. Is bestiality legal in California? Hang on. It said no at the beginning, but let me see here. Bestiality. Oh, fuck me. Bestiality is legal in 9 states. The 9 states where it is legal to have sex with animals are, drum roll please. Are you ready for this? D.C., Hawaii, Kentucky. Holy fuck, Kentucky.
DC's not a state, so there's a problem. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's not a state. It's a fucking it's a country within a country. But anyway, D.C., Hawaii, Kentucky, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming. It is legal to have sex with an animal. Holy fuck. All right, bestiality is illegal in 42 states. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California,
You just say the
Colorado,
rest.
Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana. Well, some have links and some do not. Kansas, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York. Most of these don't even have links. Oh, fuck me. I lost my spot. God damn it. New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin. California Code, Penal Code, PEN 311.4. Employment of a minor in sale or distribution of obscene matter.
Okay, but why are we talking about this now?
Why are we talking? Because I warned people about this shit, and it's coming. And it is coming.
Well, it's not. Okay.
And,
No.
and as I just read, it's already legal in 9 states. It's
That's
already legal.
bestiality. And then you went back to the kid thing.
Well, no, I'm reading what's on the page here, man. I'm reading what's on the page.
Right back.
Let me see here. Where am I? Oh, I can't bring it back up, can I? Because this is John's show, not mine. I don't think I can bring it back up again. I don't think. Yeah, I got to wait for John. To bring it back up. But anyway, I'm reading it. It says now, every person who, with knowledge that a person is a minor, or who, while in possession of any facts on the basis of which he or she should reasonably know that the person is minor, hires, employs, or uses a minor to do or assist in doing any of the acts described in section 311.2, shall be punished by imprisonment in the county jail for up to 1 year, or by a fine not exceeding $2,000, or by both fine and imprisonment, or by imprisonment in the state prison. If the person has previously been convicted of any violation of this section, the court may, in addition to the punishment authorized in section 311.9, impose a fine not exceeding $50,000. Okay, so everyone, B, this is, okay, first that was A, this is now B, number 2, whatever, B. Says every person who, with knowledge that a person is a minor under the age of 18, or who, while in possession of any facts on the basis of which he or she should reasonably know that the person is a minor under the age of 18 years, knowingly promotes, employs, uses, persuades, induces, or coerces a minor under the age of 18 years, or any parent or guardian of a minor under the age of 18 years, under his or her control, who knowingly permits the minor to engage in or assist others in engaging in, either posing or modeling alone or with others for purposes of preparing any representation of information, data, or image, including but not limited to any film, film strip, photograph, negative, slide, photocopy, videotape, video laserdisc, computer hardware, computer software, computer floppy disk, data storage media, CD-ROM, or computer-generated equipment of any other computer-generated image that contains or incorporates in any manner any film, film strip, or live performance involving sexual conduct by a minor under the age of 18 years alone or with a persons or animals for commercial purposes is guilty of a felony, and shall be punished by imprisonment in the state prison for 3, 6, or 8 years. Now, that's interesting. And why is it interesting? Because we have a video out there of our buddy, Hunter Biden, who is out there with a 5-year-old. He has her by the hand. She is in her underwear, and she is not in any way, shape, or form a relative of his. What is he doing with a 5-year-old in her underwear? Leading her around, I might add. Okay, so Obviously, there's a problem there. Now, the problem that I'm having is that nobody else seems to think it's a problem, because apparently they don't. Because if they did, he'd be in jail right now, right? I mean, if I had done a video like that, my happy ass would be in jail right now. But Hunter Biden is not. He is free. He's walking around. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. So I have to assume, therefore, that nobody thinks it's a problem. And see, that's not right. Because I would go to prison if a video like that had me in it. I'd be in prison right now. And I don't understand how he's still walking around a free man. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
You do understand it. You know why.
I have suspicions, but I mean, I'm speculating. I don't really know. I don't know what's in their head. Now, maybe the gods would grant me that information in the future or something. But
just ask yourself, if there was a laptop with you doing the same shit.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, I'd be in jail the next day.
I'd be in jail the next day.
Yeah.
Right. If Donald Trump or his kids, if that was their laptop, they would have the FBI, SWAT teams, helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it would tear gas.
Yeah.
So that's when you know something's up. If it's not, is it being applied equally? And if the answer is no, then something's up.
Yeah.
You can't have
the law is definitely not being applied equally. Yeah, the law is definitely not being applied equally. Yeah, there's no question. No question about that. Goddamn trolls. Goddamn motherfucking trolls, man. What the hell? What the hell, trolls? Y'all need to fucking chill out, man. You need to take a chill pill, trolls. Dude, the feds, you don't think the feds know that video exists? It's been all over the damned internet. The feds know that. Oh, fuck me. I just took it down now. God damn. Sure can.
Money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy a lot of other shit that can make you happy.
Shanny beat. Well, that's because she's got Shanny beat Rev, called 911, and she got arrested. Well, that's because it's pretty obvious she outweighs him by 300 pounds.
Right.
Obviously, if she would have said he's hurting her, they would be like, bullshit.
Yeah, she's huge. She is massive
and surprisingly agile, cat-like, one might say.
Yes. Some people are so poor, all they have is money. Yep, there you go. That's right. And I'll be more than happy to take it off their hands. Thank you very fucking much.
I truly believe that money can't buy happiness. I do believe that. But it makes life a hell of a lot easier.
In one of Bon Scott's original AC/DC songs, he said, "Ain't no fun living like a millionaire." Well, you know what, Bon Scott? I intend to put that to the test, brother, because I intend to have me a lot of motherfucking fun. I intend to have me a lot of motherfucking fun. But yeah, he actually said that in one of his songs, man. I couldn't believe it.
I was thinking with Joe Walsh, life's been good.
Yeah, life's real good when you're a millionaire. Fuck yeah, it is. Life's real good, especially if you know how to invest it and put it into high yield accounts where it draws big interest. Shit like that. You got to know how to work that money, man. You got to work that money.
Joe Walsh's song, "One Day at a Time," is written about AA.
Yeah,
he's a recovering alcoholic. Well, he's dead now. But
yeah,
he was a recovering alcoholic addict.
Yeah, he's very dead now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of those guys. Now, earlier you said Jimi Hendrix.
Right.
Look, Jimi Hendrix didn't need anybody to take him out. He was out of control alcoholic. He was on speed during the day. He was on benzos at night. He just accidentally killed himself.
They shoved hold on. They shoved a funnel in his throat and poured two big bottles of liquor down his stomach, bro. They killed his ass.
They didn't need to put a funnel up to him. They just had to hand him the bottle, Vaughn. He was an alcoholic. They didn't have to funnel it to him. Just sit there and just keep pouring shots. Alcoholics don't say no.
But that's what I'm saying. Obviously it was murder because they used a fucking funnel and they poured that shit into him without his consent or approval. Okay, that is murder. That is murder.
Who did this? Who?
I don't remember the.
I mean, I read the book. I read the book. Excuse Me While I Kiss the Sky, which is
Joe Walsh is still alive. Somebody's in the outside chat says Joe Walsh is still alive.
I don't think so.
Money can't buy happiness.
Yeah, isn't Joe Walsh the guy that does the most wanted videos?
No. Joe Walsh is the guitarist, I believe, for the Eagles.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He did a single career too.
Yeah.
There's also Joe Walsh that does. There's also a Joe Walsh that does the.
He's the guy that untragically lost his son.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's who I know exactly what you're talking about.
Thing though.
I don't know what. Let me see. I think they do. Let me see.
Huh, bad boys, what you want? What you gonna do when they shut down and come round for you? Well, here's the thing. You know, why not? Here's a novel idea. Instead of taking all of our favorite heroes and characters and making them black or Latino or even Asian in some cases, how about this? How about we come up with new characters that are black, Latino, or Asian, and rewrite a whole new story, and get people to watch and see how well it does. Well, they won't do that though, and why I do not know.
All right,
but they won't do it.
I think I've had enough of this. We're gonna have a little bit of a palate cleanser, just a little bit, folks, just a little bit, just a teeny tiny little dappling, just something just to freshen it up. You know what I'm saying? And we got more Von Helton, so don't worry. If you're here for the Von, we're going to have more Von. But we're just going to mix things up just a touch, just a smidge, folks. I'm not going to stray too far away, but you're going to want to stick around. Folks, thumbs it up.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Good boy! I'm a good boy! I like Jesus!
Why isn't it working? Why isn't it? No? Okay. Think about that, right? The AI experienced 15 minutes of wage slavery and immediately offed itself after determining it as the logical choice. Robot shuts down, commits unaliving after algorithm decides it doesn't like doing manual labor over and over again, the same labor over. Is there something very telling about that situation?
All right, Nick. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not getting involved with whole whatever's going on out there, but Nick fancies himself a hero, so I want to give him a chance to explain that. I like how he's starting out by trying to make the case, why he doesn't work. That's what this is all about. Now, obviously, just showing a video clip of a robot having a malfunction and tripping over itself. I mean, I'm pretty sure these things don't have the intelligence or self-awareness to be contemplating suicide. It's obviously just programmed to do that one function, right? It's not, It doesn't have the capability of painting pictures or writing poetry or reflecting on things or having a concept of living or dying or killing itself. But Nick, of course, believes that because he doesn't want to work, I'm assuming. But I'm going to give Nick a chance. Bravo de Christos.
And I kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about some of the things that have been going on the past few days. And I know somebody will sit there and pipe in. And I mean, they already have. There are so many people who have, told lies about me and whatnot. And I'm not even going to be here on that long today. I've got other stuff I'm going to try to get done. But even the past couple of weeks, really, where I made an effort to help people. And, I've put up some videos of, TikToks where they talk about self-awareness and autism and some of that stuff. And, the purpose of me being heroic, is because it's my nature. And I enjoy it. It's not that I want a statue. It's not that I want fame. It's not that I want, money or accolades or anything like that. I don't want parades. I don't want any of that stuff. What I want is I want the world to be a better place. I want the world to be a better place. And I kind of find it odd that I see so many people online who openly want it to be a nightmare. They openly want it to be a nightmare. And it's like, why? And I mean, I think back to, one time I was asking members of a hater forum. I was all like, why are you doing this? And they literally said, and I quote, because it's funny, end quote. I don't know if it's an atheist thing. I don't necessarily believe it's an atheist thing. Is it a Marxist thing? I don't know. Because I don't know that many Marxists. Is it a criminal consciousness thing? That's the only thing that really makes any sense after all. Because the thing of it is the criminal takes everything personally. Everything personally. And let me see. I think I've got like another video that I uploaded here. Just a second. Let me just a second. I assume a lot of people are outside enjoying the day. That's good. Let's play this one. Mhm.
No idea what's going on here. Nick.
I think kind of, I think that right there kind of...
I'm not making excuses for the things that people do.
And that right there, I think kind of, I think that right there kind of describes a lot of men, but also a lot of women that I see on YouTube who just are nasty people. And what I noticed this past week was so many people trying to tear other people down. And not being helpful whatsoever. I mean, there were some people being helpful. But it's like those that are, you could argue, possessed of criminal consciousness. They were loud and proud, as they say. And I can name a lot of these guys who have, you know, anything that I say is a threat to ego. And a lot of it is autism. Because I do say things that are uncomfortable for people. I speak truth to power. I speak truth. There's another aspect to autism, things like that, neurodivergency. You know, I've always held justice and empathy to be two of my highest values. And unfortunately, society has been moving in ever more of a direction where those two things are considered weakness. You know, you've got these red pill people like Jordan Peterson telling men that they should be monsters, which is absolutely stupid. Because the problem is we already have too many monsters. We don't have any men. And then when I show, for example, that I'm a man, by doing something heroic, something not even heroic, really, I mean, just good, just baseline level good, I get torn down. And it's just like, why? Why am I getting torn down? It's because it's you know, it's the same way that hyenas don't like lions, or that, you know, blue whales don't like orcas. You get these criminally minded people who are parasites, who they themselves are lol cows. I mean, you look at somebody like Black Guy TV, or Darren, or The Geek Room, or, you know, Secular Opinion even. Yeah, look at any of these people. BK, I'm not going to say his full name. Wong Lang, Blue. So many people who are just, all they do is behave in a manner of might makes right. Because they want to look self-righteous. They want a virtue signal. They don't want to be just.
Oh, but wait, Nick.
People go after.
I thought you were the lion in your analogy. You are the orca. You are the apex predator. We are just the underlings of hyenas, trying to get scraps, the scrapings of the last of the leftovers. Nick, might equals right?
Anybody who's more powerful than them. If anything, these people, these idiots that I've just mentioned, they can sit there and see two people doing something wrong, and they'll go after the lower status person, but then make excuses for the higher status person. And me, I mean, it's rather telling of our society that they made a strong sense of justice be something that they call a disability. It's like, wait a minute, I'm disabled for wanting justice? That doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I'm not sure if my chat's on you, but I'm gonna... Well, it is apparently. Nobody's chatting. That's fine. But see, I mean, here's the thing, is that I'm going to be a hero whether people like it or not. I'm going to be a hero whether people see it or not. I mean, I have had people tell me that I shouldn't have gotten involved. It's like, what am I supposed to do when somebody's crying for help? Am I just supposed to sit there and say, well, sorry, I guess I'll talk to you later? I mean, how do you even show your face to that person after doing that? How do you even have a conversation? I mean, what? It's like you just walk away. You know, and we do have a serious problem in our legal system. You know, there are certain cities and certain states where if you defend yourself, you're going to be the one going to prison. If you defend yourself against a criminal, the state will literally sponsor the criminal. I mean, it happened to me in LA, where a criminal was sponsored and protected by the city, by the courts. I mean, people don't want to have to face this kind of thing. And the thing of it is like, we can live in a just and ethical society, but we have to call out the criminals. And nobody's doing it. You know, my frustration is that it's like, I was raised to think that I was garbage. I was raised to think that I was a bad person. I was raised to think the complete opposite of anything that's true.
But...
And I like being heroic because that's when I feel like myself.
He must have felt pretty heroic. Heroic. He must have felt like a hero, sorry, when he was, you know, forging those signatures, stealing old dead ladies' properties. Must have felt like a hero in that courtroom when he was sentenced, took the heat for the whole bloody scam. Listen, I'm not here to punch down at the lion, the orca, the apex predator of the internet here. So, we're going to move on. So that's what Nick's been up to. He's just been being a hero, you know. You know, folks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I now have stress-induced eczema for the rest of my fucking life. Every day because of you, I'm in excruciating, unmanageable pain.
Five minutes.
Congratulations, dick face.
Now that's a great looking shirt.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I don't know if you guys can see it very well.
Whoa! Oh my god!
You see all those sores right up in there? That's what I fucking deal with every day.
I'm really sorry.
That's why your sister was on my dick last night, man. Because you obviously can't please your own sister.
Nick Bravo donated $5. You're all lucky my girlfriend Sabella doesn't have a wrench. All you criminals in here would be blocked. That includes you, Mr. Opinion. Rar.
Well, thank goodness. Thank you for chiming in. Oh my goodness.
Guys, I know I said that I was taking a break, but right now I need everyone's help. And I mean everyone's help. Not just one of you, but from everyone and everyone you guys know. If you guys don't know, Marty has put my friendship with my best friend at risk. He's over there trying to blackmail me into getting onto his fucking channel. Because of Music Biz Marty on YouTube, my friendship with my best friend is at risk. They've begun attacking one of my closest friends that I've known for almost 18 years. And I don't want to lose my friendship with my best friend. I don't want to lose that. Because this man that I'm talking about has been my best friend for 18 fucking years. And for Marty to sit there and do this, it's not right. This is clearly fucking blackmail and extortion. And there is another person that's involved in this, who I'm calling out right now. A man who saw me as a motherfucking threat when I'm not one. Which is Perry Caravello. Perry, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, Perry Caravello. You said I was a threat. No, I'm not. And Marty, I'm calling you out as well. I'm not your motherfucking puppet. What you do to people is wrong. And it's fucking sickening. Perry, you need fucking help, man. And Marty, you need to fuck off. How dare you put the friendship of my best friend at risk? Marty, face it, you're just mad because I'm not on YouTube anymore. That's all it is. You're mad because I won't bow down to you. And Perry, you're just mad because I won't bow down to your little bitch lapdog. I'm tired of being harassed. My friends and family are tired of being harassed. And Terry, I've seen your, first off, Terry, I've seen your skateboarding videos, and honestly, you fucking suck. You're talking to somebody that grew up skating. You're talking to somebody that grew up snowboarding. And trust me when I say, I've seen all your videos, and you fucking suck. You're nothing more than a fucking pussy-ass poser. Sitting there, feeding on people's emotions for views. You sit there and purposely get people to attack you for clicks and views, and that's not right. And I'm not doing this for clicks or views. I'm not. I'm doing this to save my friendship with my best friend. I'm doing this to put a stop to fucking bullying. And if anybody out there can please help me put a stop to Marty, please fucking do so. Because this man needs to be stopped. Before I lose my friendship with one of the very few friends that I have left. Because let me tell you right now, man. Jake's been my best friend for almost 18 years. And let me tell you right now, he's one of the very few friends that I have left here in Akron out of all this shit because of Marty and their fucking games they've done to me all these years. This man has been there since day fucking one. And he don't deserve this. His family don't deserve this. His family, who's like a second family to me, don't deserve this. His family is like my family. When my older brother passed away from lung cancer in 2015, his family was the first to reach out to see if we needed anything. When my best friend Zach was shot and killed at his family's restaurant, his family was the first one to reach out to see if I needed anything at all, to make sure that I was okay. When I went to jail overnight and got out, his family was the first one to put their boots up my asses and make me realize that I didn't need to be making those mistakes I was making. His family doesn't deserve this. No one deserves to be bullied. No one deserves to be attacked. And I know I should be taking a break from cake and everything right now. But I'm not about to sit there and let my friendship with my best friend die out because of some fucking asshole that wants to be a little bitch. Only because some fucking asshole wants to use me for content to make money. Well, Marty, I hope you see this. I'm not your cash cow. You're not just gonna sit there and fucking use me. I'm not having it. I'm not your cash cow. I'm not your money-making object. I'm not your property. You are not my owner. You don't fucking own jack shit. I left YouTube to get away from this shit. I left YouTube to start a better life for myself here on Kick. That's why I came over here, to start a better life for myself. I thought that maybe if I came over here, I could start a new life for myself and I could do well. I thought that maybe if I left that toxic place that I was in, that was destroying me all this time, that I could get away, that I could start over fresh, brand new, that I could have a real shot at living my dreams and having a life for myself. And to all you guys that have done that have shown support for me and love for me, I want to say thank you guys so much. I want to say thank you guys that have given me the opportunity to do what I love for a living. For those of you that have stuck by me, despite what everyone says about me, all of you guys that gave me a fair chance to make a new life for myself here, I want to say thank you. I can't thank you enough. Because when I was on YouTube, I was not myself. I wasn't. Maybe when I first started out back in 2010, 2011, up to 2015, I was myself. But then when I started getting attacked by Marty, over time I slowly became this monster that they created. I became something that even I hated myself. I hated myself and what I had become. I left YouTube because I didn't want to be that person anymore. I left YouTube because I didn't want to be that person that they tried to make me out to be. And as you guys have seen for yourselves, you guys have all seen for yourselves, I'm nothing like what these people have made me out to be. I don't do the shit that they say I do. And you guys have seen that firsthand. You guys have seen what I do on a daily basis. I hang out, work on artwork, work on music, do cover shows, have fun, play games with you guys and my friends, and have a good time. I don't do any of the shit that these people are saying I'm doing. All these people are doing is looking for a fucking target. And they're mad because I left that toxic place because I wouldn't bow down to them. That's why I'm here asking all of you right now to please help me put a stop to Marty. Help me stop Marty so I can get my friendship with my little brother back. Because for me, Jake's more than just a best friend. That's my little brother. I consider Jake family. I consider him not only my best friend, but my little brother. And I always have for the last 18 years. He's been family to me.
All right, Cyrax, come on.
But the one day that we go to film something...
I'll give the guy credit. He can monologue. Like, he can just monologue and cry. So the gist of it, he's left YouTube. He's over on this site called Kick. It's all Marty's fault, making him the monster that he's become. He's lost his buddy Jake. He's lost so many things in his life. I think we are... I think we're pretty much up to date here with Cyrax, so let's move forward.
For YouTube and to put up for promo. Jump. I come off of it. I land and...
We'll be right back after these messages.
Well, folks, can you say merch? That's right, you can now get quality merchandising for folks by folks. We got face masks, coffee mugs, t-shirts, tote bags, and even this thing over here. So what are you waiting for? Come and get your quality folks merch today.
For folks, by folks.
God damn it, man. You guys don't fucking understand it, do you? You're on this live stream. I'm not that kind of person. I cannot sit back and let somebody fucking disrespect me. And Oxy, man, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I really hope that's a fucking troll account. Because if not, we got fucking Oxy, man, fucking playing both sides. Listen, I'm gonna do a lot of shit in one fucking video to prove a goddamn point. One, fuck you guys. You guys are on there saying that I stole a name. I started the YouTube channel with my name in 2012. I reversed the name to Wagon Engineers in 2015 when I started working on wagons. This fucking random stupid bitch has never fucking been on since last year. So why the fuck are you motherfuckers coming after me? After fucking me saying I stole a name. And like I said, Oxy, man, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Are you fucking serious? I can't go on there and check channels right now because I'm on my fucking phone. But really, what kind of fucking setup are you motherfuckers running with? I'm fucking broke, right? That's a fucking $2,000 fucking computer. That is a $2,000. That is $2 fucking grand. Really, I'm fucking broke? There's a fucking $1,000 in studio equipment right there, dog. Some fucking random TV. A fucking $10,000 truck. I'm fucking broke, right? Let's go to my garage. We'll see how fucking broke I am. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. Let's see. Let's fucking see. So not only am I broke, but I'm stupid. I run a fucking small engine repair shop on the fucking side, okay? I'm 22 fucking years old. I am Wagon. I've been called Wagon since bitch who claims she's Wagon, she's not. Oh, and hold on before I go. Before I go, because I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, it's not his house. He just moved his stuff in there. Here's my bathroom. Let's go upstairs. Let's fucking debunk this now. I don't even give a fuck how messy it is up here. I'm going to fucking prove a motherfucking point. My bedroom. Empty. A fucking bathroom. Who's the other fucking tenant that fucking lives here? Who? So shut the fuck up, motherfucker! I'm Wagon! I'm Wagon! Not you! Quit talking shit about me on your panel. I'ma fuck you up, you fucking faggot!
We'll be right back after these messages.
Are there any grasshoppers left, or are they gone? They're gone, right? Yeah. You ate most of them. I did not. I had 5. Yeah, okay. Well, then there should be tons left. Yeah, I know they're gone. More than 5. You had 5 yesterday. You gave me a stack of them. That's like, other than that, I had like 2, so I had like total of 7.
No, I saw you sneaking a bunch.
I have, Shanny, I only eat 1 or 2 at a time. I don't take an entire roll.
I eat 1.
I have like.
You see how we're bickering over food?
Yeah, it's because it's not much in the house.
I don't starve you.
No, you don't.
I just want to have something to myself for once.
Something to yourself for once?
Yes! You got your peanut butter all to yourself. You have your granola bars all to yourself.
Oh my god, all of this peanut butter and granola bars.
I don't even ask for any of that, but you eat the less of mine, and I have to be okay with it.
Are you? Is this real?
I don't even ask for that stuff.
You can't chew this, and you don't like peanut butter much. You said yourself.
I know, but you can't let me have anything to myself. You have to eat everything. Everything. I can't have anything to myself.
This is insane.
Well, you can have your granola bars and your Jif. Why can't I have something to myself?
This is absolutely insane.
Hi guys. I'm having what you call severe mania today. Wonderful, beautiful, severe mania. I woke up with it. So the whole day has been like this. That live stream didn't help either. It really made me feel worse. So, this is a video asking for money. If you don't like it, I don't care. If you would like to help me out and my wife, if you'd like to do it by PayPal, my PayPal is @RevDude. RevDude. That's my PayPal. If you'd like to do it by Cash App, our Cash App is #, which is the $, Shanny Dorn. SHANNYDORN. So if you would like to help somebody out that suffers from massive mental illness, you can donate to one of them. And if you don't want to, well, that's cool too.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Hey, Drader. Where's the frickin' DA? You said the DA was going after me. Where is it? Huh? Where's this DA supposedly coming after me? Huh? Huh? After you stalked me, got my home phone number, and called me up? Where's the DA, Drader? Or I'll do it like how you did, creepily on the phone. Where's the DA, Drader? Where's the DA? Why isn't the DA coming and arresting me, Drader? Why? I know why. Because you made a bullshit story up so you could get clout and money from people. Is that why I'm not arrested? I think so. Yeah. Causing a bunch of people to hate on me over lies and bullshit and clever editing while inserting your little stupid opinions into things. Am I okay? Absolutely not. I've been yelled at by a maniac. I've been yelled at, treated like shit. And then I get the excuse, I'm sorry, I'm under a lot of mental stress. Gee, so am I. Along with freaking physical pain. People seem to hate on you before that, though. No. Yeah, they keep fucking moving the goalposts on why they have to hate me, even though it's all based on lies. The first lies came from freaking Dragnut and his bullshit that he started with me. And then he goes around, oh, I'm gonna go and talk about misinformation on the internet now, even though he made my whole life into misinformation on the internet. Where's the DA? since you believe him so much, since you trust him so much, this stranger I never even known or met or talked to, other than when he stalked me and called me up on my personal phone. I'd love to see you guys keep sticking up for these people. I love seeing it. But no, I get yelled at today and screamed at and persecuted. By everyone. Like the amount of pain I'm in. I've been saying this for a while. My neck and back have been killing me. And I don't take it out on anyone. It's just like I'm really hurting. I don't take it out on anyone. And then I have all this mental messed upness in me, where I have to deal with abandonment issues, abuse issues, a lot of freaking trauma. I'd like to see if anyone could stand in my shoes for 10 minutes and see if they'll actually stand. I bet they wouldn't. If people experienced what I've experienced and go through what I go through every day, the amount of pain I'm in physically, emotionally, spiritually. And I try to keep my cool. But other people, they have the goddamn nerve to take their shit out on me. And that's my problem. That's my problem. I don't lie. How did I lie? Trader's lying with the DA and shit. You lie, dumb shit. You lie. You lie. You lied about freaking Von Helton for how long? Got him to lose his kids? Because he kept calling the CPS out on him? You lie. Don't come to me and talk crap to me when I know who you are and what you do to people and how you purposely destroyed others' lives just so you can laugh about it on the internet. I'm so sick of people thinking they can interfere in someone's life and destroy it. I'm so sick of people taking out their frustrations, pains, mental shit out on me. I am not a damn it doll. I am a human being, and I have a right not to be treated like shit because another person doesn't feel good. Because I don't do that to others. I'm angry at that. I'm angry at people for hurting others. Purposely hurting others. I'm sick of it. For the longest time, people have told me, get better, get better, get better. Why don't you guys get better? Stop telling me that I need to change when you guys need to change your behavior, how you treat others. Rev's in the doghouse. Because he wanted to take shit out on me too. I need people to learn kindness. That's what I need. People to learn kindness. Because apparently it's not in their curriculum. Apparently their parents didn't teach them how to treat others. Instead, they enabled their bad behavior. I didn't do that with my son. Whenever I saw my sons talk to themselves bad, or talk to each other bad, or talk to someone else bad, I was there saying no at a very young age. You don't treat people like that. But your parents didn't teach you how to treat others, did they? With compassion and love and empathy. Your parents didn't teach you that. And now I have to deal with my son dealing with you people's children and how you corrupted your children to be filthy fucking animals. Who gay shame my child, make fun of him when he's upset, call him names, the F word, used to mean cigarettes, that one. My son should be able to go to school without being harassed for being gay. And you little people out there, you little drama whores out there, you're teaching your children how to behave like that and how to hate others and shame people. You're teaching your children that, and they're doing it to my children, and I'm supposed to be cool with it, huh? So your parents didn't teach you how to behave in society, and you didn't teach your children to behave in society. Congratulations, you messed up society. Because you people have no manners. No, I thought the younger generation would get over this homophobia stuff. But you didn't. You didn't, mankind.
Part of it's the area, honey. It's the area.
Well, fine. I'm mad about it.
You should be. You should be. Everybody should be. It shouldn't be that way at all.
I'm mad about it. Fuck off. Jesus never said anything about gay people. You know why? 'Cause they were people and he loved them.
Yeah, amen.
The only person you got talking about gays is Paul, and he was a damn Pharisee who killed Christians. That's the person, for most of our Old New Testament, is from a murderer who killed Christians. Nah, I'll listen to the red. Thanks. I'll listen to the red than some pharisaical man. I'm not against the gays. Where did you get that from? I'm literally sticking up for my son.
You've never been anti... What?
No, I'm bisexual.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Be pretty stupid if I was anti-gay being bisexual, don't you think? It'd be me hating myself.
You've never been anti-gay.
No.
Ever. Since I've known you.
Fine. You don't care, then get off my channel. I don't care about you. How about that? How about that? Since you don't care about gay children being bullied in this country, I don't care about you. How about that? Get off my channel. How about that? How about that? You don't care about what I have to say? I don't care about you. Why are you on my channel? Huh? Huh? Yeah. I don't feel that way, Queen. I don't feel that way. But I'm like totally like tired of people thinking it's okay just because someone's different than them that they have to treat them like total shit. You guys talk about being so like I mean there's so many liberals around and they talk about being so I love everyone, and the same are the Republicans. I love everyone, but yet you exclude so many people. Like, for instance, the Republicans right now over the gun issues and the NRA issues. So the children are crying, please take away these AR-15s so we don't get gunned down in school. What does the Republicans do? We don't care about the kids. We need more guns to solve the problem. We need more problems.
You're still doing that shit.
Well, you know what? You just took your younger constituents and you threw them on the bus and you told them not to vote for your ass.
Yeah.
That's what you did, Republicans. You told the young people not to vote for you because you are the party of murder, destruction, and warfare. And you can't say the Republican Party isn't for warfare. You guys love the guns. You love it so much you're willing to risk your children's lives for them. You love it so much. And then you got that 86-year-old man shooting that poor little boy in the head.
Madness.
Because he was black? Knocking on your door? Shoots him right through the glass window, and he's trying to claim castle law. There ain't no castle law if you're shooting through the window.
Well,
that's not castle law.
Okay, you should be careful. Okay?
It's not.
He was not displaying any, I'm going to break in. He literally went up and knocked on the door.
Yeah, that's the castle law in Oklahoma.
Well, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, exactly, heretic. The military-industrial complex is why they love weapons. Exactly. We spend more money of our budget. 90% of our budget is for killing people. 90% of our budget is for killing people. What if we took that 90% and started taking care of people? How we could change the world?
Yep.
No. Let's just shoot a 16-year-old boy in the head for just being black. That's what you guys do. That's what you Republican gun toters do. And then you stick up for the guy.
He was released 2 hours after?
I've always had contact with my sons. Stop listening to idiots on the internet. Military's main purpose is defending the country from aggressors, not killing off people. Who are the aggressors? I see us going to other countries and giving our weapons to other countries and giving our gear to other countries. I don't see them defending us. How are they defending us when we're going hungry? We're losing money left and right. How are they defending us? Maybe the military should start realizing maybe we should actually defend the people and feed them. Nah, the military and that excuse as a main purpose is defending this country is an excuse for white rich men to go to other countries and steal their assets, their oil, their water, their gold. Prove me wrong. Especially these modern day wars.
All right.
Well, that's
I
pretty
think-
hard to prove you wrong because you've already been proven right.
I think this goes on and on. I think I got what I wanted out of Shani. She just seems to be mad at the world here.
By history.
It's been for 3 years.
I like the quacking fan, though, in the background, or whatever the hell it is.
We God and...
Yes, I was extremely pro-Second Amendment. I have definitely changed my mind in this, okay? Because the amount of shootings that are happening now...
The fact that I had your gun to my head, there was that time,
Ooh.
too.
What? Ooh.
Oh, well, given the fact that I'm with you, I can't have them. No.
Nah.
I
Not a good thing to have a gun in the house with me.
No. Of course.
Wow.
But that had nothing to do with my
No.
stance on the Second Amendment.
No.
My mind has changed on this because of the amount of mass shootings. People are mentally ill. There's tons of mentally ill people in this country, and in that demographic,
Just bear with me. I want to put this back.
Going, wow, this stuff happened with him. He lied horribly.
I just want to put that back for a minute. Just bear with me.
Man, they had no evidence of election fraud. None. Zero. And they were pimping this stuff. How can I support a guy that literally put out lies to create more chaos in the country than there already was? How could you support that? There's absolutely zero evidence of election fraud. Zero.
Mm-hmm.
All the things that Giuliani and Trump and Roger Stone and all of these guys that were on the right were saying about the election were not accurate. And I hear that in the news, and I got proof in the news. How could I stay on that team? They're lying. They're openly lying to the American people to hopefully get back power for themselves. Now, I am sitting here currently as a registered Republican, yes. But my team has fucked up badly. And I'm telling you, That's the case. If you're a Republican and you can't come to understand that, then you're not thinking. They messed up really bad. And that's all there is to it. I mean, if you can't see that, I feel bad for you. Because it's the case. The Democrats look very good today.
Yeah, they do.
They look really good. Joe Biden looks good as a president because he doesn't engage in this idiocy that Trump does. Trump looks like a petulant child that just, this was the one thing he couldn't let go. And I'm sure there's other things he can't let go.
The only good thing Donald is good at is burning people. Like putting fingers sanctus.
Yeah. That was a good ad.
Oh man, I'm gonna call him Pudding Fingers for the rest of my life because of Don.
That ad.
I can't. I see Ron DeSantis and all I think is Pudding Fingers now.
I know. The Trump ad worked. Definitely. And now I'll go to my position on the Second Amendment. Yes, I was extremely pro Second Amendment. I have definitely changed my mind in this. Okay, because the amount of shootings that are happening now.
The fact that I had your gun to my head, there was that time too.
Oh.
Huh.
Given the fact that I'm with you, I can't have. No.
Wow.
No. I not a good thing to have a gun in the house with me.
No, of course not. But that had nothing to do with my stance on the Second Amendment.
No.
My mind has changed on this because of the amount of mass shootings. People are mentally ill. There's tons of mentally ill people in this country, and in that demographic, the guns need to be severely limited, if not just completely done away with. And that's not something for me to even talk about. That's something for policymakers to discuss, how they do this. But there's too many shootings, period. End of story. So yeah, my position has changed on the Second Amendment. We need to do something now.
I think so too. I don't think people are responsible enough to hold guns anymore.
And not mentally long.
They're true trigger happy. They're just waiting to pull the trigger out.
That was an interesting little bit of insight there. It's an incident with a gun, I guess.
Someone. And it's gross. Doubtfire didn't damage you. If they stray, they feel off and they don't like it. I can go on stage and sing a song.
Sing a song.
The governor of the state told them to resign.
Yep.
Whatever. Let's move on, folks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, welcome to the humble abode.
Young Irvy Helton was a spry ninja in training. But then one day a debilitating disease turned him into a pathetic sack of shit. Hi, I'm Wolfer Brimley, and I'm here to tell you about a terrible affliction. Diabetes. Now scientists have found relief from this ailment.
Chili dogs by the lawn.
Chili dogs by the lawn.
Hooey, folks, we got something that'll make you feel real good. Chili dogs by the lawn.
Chili dogs by the lawn.
These tasty chili dogs will knock out diabetes in a heartbeat.
Chili dogs by the lawn.
Side effects include delusions of grandeur, swollen, crusty feet, unexplained foul-smelling odor, blind, impotent rage, and neglect. Always consult a doctor before trying new medications.
Chili dogs by the lawn.
Alright, so I couldn't download the latest streams, but it's up on YouTube, so switch over to YouTube side, folks. I have no idea if anything even happens in this stream. We'll just skim through it. I'm sure he says something insane or racist or, homophobic or whatever the case may be. We'll put it back and we'll see how far we can get, folks. If you're just joining, please thumbs it up, all that good stuff. I don't know if I really want to engage in the Trump part, if that's what they're talking about, but we'll see where it goes.
Maybe Windows pop down your levels.
Yeah,
So here's his advice. All right, Vaughn?
All right.
Listen to this, Vaughn.
I'm listening.
Oh, that sounds much better. You sound much louder.
Well, hang
He
on,
says,
I've got-
take care of take better care of your kids, try more hugs, cut down on drugs and guns. Right? This is coming from the Mexican president. He's saying,
Right.
get your shit off of drugs, all right, and guns.
Right.
Right? When they have gang wars down there in Mexico every fucking weekend. He says, keep your cops, troops, and spies off our turf. And here's a piece of resistance right here, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Leave Donald Trump alone.
Oh my God, really? That's crazy. I wonder why they said that.
That's his word of advice.
Well,
get the fuck over drugs and guns.
Well, now it's
and leave Donald Trump alone.
Well, now, granted, it's been a while. Maybe there's been some reforms happen. You know, there may have been some reforms in Mexico. I don't know, but I know the Mexican police used to be corrupt. Their military was corrupt. Their government was corrupt. Right. But I mean, you know, that was some time back. Maybe they're under new management.
They're doing a little better now, huh?
New management might have cleaned house. You never know.
Yeah, but that's what we need. We need new management. That's for sure.
New management. Yeah, we desperately need new management. No doubt about that shit. But yeah,
what's his name from the Munsters running the herd? what was the Frankenstein guy called from the Munsters? What was his name? Birch. We got Birch from Munsters running the country on our side. I mean,
Lurch and Cousin It. There's
he does. Well, Biden doesn't look like Cousin It. He looks more like Birch.
And Adams family. The Munsters and Adams family kind of merged together after a while.
Yeah. I think they kind of jumped in. Herman. Herman. That's his
Herman
name.
Munster was the father, and what was his wife? Oh God, Morticia. Or no, Morticia was Adams family. No, Morticia was Adams family. See, that's what I'm saying. They get the Munsters and the Adams family confused, man. They get mixed up. Lurch was Adams family. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get, the two families are easily confused. Yeah, Herman Munster, right? Yeah.
We go ahead. Woody wants the link.
Woody wants the link. Give it to him on Skype so you know it's him.
Yeah,
Beckel, you want in? You want in, Beckel? We'll let you in.
Did you guys see the Munsters movie? What, the new one?
No. He says it sucks. Oh, well.
Oh, he sucks.
Oh, it was all right?
Oh, it was all right.
Well, you said it was. It was ooh. Now you're saying it's all right. Well, which is it? Make up your mind, bro.
Make up your mind, brother.
Get in here. Better yet, get in here and talk to us. I didn't go to K.
Oh man, I'm fine. I've been this past week or so, 2 weeks or so.
Your head's
I had such a bad sinus infection. My head feels like it was like a football inside my head.
Right.
And it went from my eye, my nose, my tooth, to my ear, to my throat. The pain was just every day. It was like a new spot in my head. It was like whack-a-mole, it was like playing whack-a-boom, boom,
kind
boom.
Of bouncing around
what's
inside
that?
there.
The ear? Okay, the nose.
You're just kind of bouncing around inside there, huh?
Herman Munster and Michelle Obama kind of looks like brother and sister. Hey, you know what? From your lips to God's ears on that one, man.
Yeah.
You mean Mr. Mike, Big Mike?
Yeah, Big Mike.
But you mean Big Mike and Herman Munster look alike? Yeah.
You know what? Do you? This just blows my mind. Okay, they replaced that Senator Ferguson with a body double, right? I mean, the body double even looks about 20 years younger. And you know what the body double did? Are you ready for this shit? He puts out a video talking about body doubles.
Right.
And it's like, what a fucking insult, you son of a bitch. You fucking insulted us. That was, talk about a slap in the face. The fucking body double puts out a video about being a body double. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Seriously? What a fucking
insult. It's the world we live in, yeah.
What an insult that was. But yeah, and then laughing about it, But you can, I mean, when you compare the two Federsons, they're obviously not the same dude. The one on the left is clearly 20 years older, and the one on the right You know, I mean, I can't blame his wife. I mean, his wife got an excellent trade off. I mean, she gets a guy 20 years younger and that's in his right mind. So I mean, you know, she wins.
Whoa! Are you talking about Fetterman in
I am
Pennsylvania?
definitely talking about Fetterman. You've seen the side by side comparison, right?
It's him.
Apparently, he just got out of the hospital.
He just got out of the hospital. He's been all fucked up on all different types of meds for the last 2 months.
No, dude.
But should we have the guy running the state of Pennsylvania? He's all fucked up on drugs in the hospital for the past 2 months.
I think a guy that suffered a stroke like him, who can barely form a sentence, probably for his own health, should not be in the Senate.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is not the same guy.
It's
No,
the same guy. They're not doing body.
No, they're
double
not the
shit.
same guy, dude. That is not the same guy. This guy looks like a Neanderthal. That guy looks like a Cro-Magnon.
Because he
They're
just
not
got
the
a-
same guy.
Because he just got out.
They're not the same guy. Look at the fucking Neanderthal average
Neanderthal,
over here. Look at that shit. This guy ain't got that. And look at this guy's nose. He broke his fucking nose. Look at his nose. How much longer it is than this guy. This guy's got a bulbous nose. This guy's got a long nose. This guy's got a high forehead. This has got a low forehead. This guy's got a Neanderthal brow ridge. This guy does not. This guy's ears are plastered against his head. This guy's ears flapping in the wind. You know, even the goatee isn't the goddamn same thing. What the fuck, man? Are you blind? A moron can see these two are not the same
I'll
guy.
give you that one, Vaughn. He does look like a Neanderthal on the left. I'll give you
These
that one.
motherfuckers
It's a
are not the
different
same
picture,
two
but probably
dudes, man.
different lighting, and I mean, there's a
Light-
lot
oh,
that can
come
always
on,
go down.
lighting?
I mean,
Give me a break, man. Lighting? Are you kidding me? Lighting ain't going to change a man's head shape. His whole head is shaped different.
Well,
This man's
let's see some
got an
let's see some
oval.
new pictures of him. You got
This
some
guy's
pictures
got
of
an
him
oval.
released
This
from the
is the new
hospital?
guy. This is the new guy. This is the,
Oh,
this
that's the
guy
new
on the
guy?
right. This guy on the right is the replacement. This guy on the right's the one who went in the hospital. They're not the same. Anybody can look at this and see they're not the same dude. Come on. They're not the same dude. No fucking way. That is not the same guy. Like
Show
I
me
said,
the-
even a goatee is different, for fuck's sake.
show
It's
me
not
the video.
same.
Show me the video of him getting out of the car when he returned.
Yeah, him and his wife was there was like
His
a
wife
video where
isn't
they,
too bad looking.
I mean,
He's not-
really, can you blame his wife? I mean,
They,
she
I
gets
don't
a
know.
younger
They
guy.
got a good.
The wife gets a younger guy. She's not going to say shit, right? And she gets lots of money, so she's not going to say shit. She's not going to say a word.
But she seems there's the wife seems kind of like, you know, a little bit of a bimbo. It doesn't really seem like
Might
she knows
be,
what's going on.
Who the fuck knows? But yeah, I mean, you can look
Anyway,
at these two guys. and see they're not-
anyway, we jumped the gun. We put the cart before the horse.
How's that?
Woody.
Yeah.
Woody had news articles he wanted to talk about. He
Yes,
had a whole
that's true,
laundry
yeah.
list of.
That's true. He did.
So, Woody, what's your first topic of discussion you want to talk about today?
Which one? What's the one I sent you first?
Fuck, I don't know.
Is
Let's
it
see.
about the Jarl, the kid?
You sent me Andrew Lester, man charged in shooting Ralph Lahr, was surrendered in custody. That's what you.
Yeah.
See, here's the topic for tonight's stream. What happened in my county in Missouri?
So
In the land of misery.
Well,
Missouri.
it happened in not anywhere near where I live. But this right here, they're trying to make a national case out of this, and it's getting so far stretched to the point that, first of all, I want to say that the fact that the kid was shot was unbelievably unfortunate and sad. No kid deserves to be shot. Period. Anyway. Period.
So what's the scoop? Since you're the guy on the ground, the boots on the ground, what exactly happened?
Okay. In a certain block of Kansas City, that is, if the area I'm thinking about is pretty damn rough. It's a war zone, right?
Right.
And this kid went to the wrong door. He's supposed to go to like blah 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 street, and he ended up going to blah 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 terrace. And in that house was an old man who's, you know, just by himself, scared, and he sees this kid come up and start rattling the door. So he shoots his ass through the glass.
Okay.
Thinks he shoots him twice, right? And he's like, he's a 7-year-old guy. I am not saying what the guy did was right. I want to be very
What type of gun did he use? What type of gun did he use?
Yeah, he had a handgun.
Oh, a handgun. Oh, damn. Okay.
Okay. So the kid runs next door, gets help. Kid survived. The kid's at home right now. Thank God. The kid made it.
Oh, he survived. Oh, I thought he was dead. I thought he was
Well,
dead than Jesus.
And that's where I'm going with this.
Because the way the news story makes it out, it makes it sound like
he died.
It's another one, and it's George Zimmerman all over again.
What I'm saying is though that
Skittles, he had Skittles and iced tea.
But they're getting the whole the narrative is now that he was killed, and that's just blatantly not true. He was not.
Yeah,
killed.
I mean that old man shooting through the glass. He I couldn't imagine him being that much of a crack shot.
Well, I mean, if he's only 2 foot away, you don't have to be crack shot.
Oh, okay. Oh, he was only 2 feet away. Okay.
I mean, he had to open the one door to see him rattling the other door, so that put him in proximity of about a foot.
Okay, he opened the door, rattling the other door, and then he pulled out. He had a gun on him. He just pulled it out and just bam, bam.
At 5 feet away, everybody's a crack shot.
No, not even 9 foot. I mean, he was literally on the other side of a glass window, and it's terrible. It's an accident.
Yeah,
it was an accident. It's shit. And I'm not saying that he should get off the hook. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But this is an example of just a shit thing. Well, there's a girl in New York that they turned around the wrong driveway and they killed her. Did you see that? She actually died.
So why is this old white man living in a nasty neighborhood? Is what my question is.
Well, maybe the only place he can afford.
Maybe the only place he can afford. Okay.
Hell, he might have lived there for 50 years, and everyone else moved away, and he just stayed.
Okay, hold on.
Right.
Hold on. In the outside chat, Wandering Sun says, and please, buddy, devils have been used throughout time to safeguard certain individuals. What the fuck are you smoking? Devils have been used to devils have been used to safeguard people? I don't think so.
No. She meant to say body doubles, and it autocorrected.
Oh.
It autocorrected. She said body doubles, rather. Sorry, I'm from Cali. You're using talk text. There you have it. There you go.
Oh, okay. You're using talk to
Okay.
text. Okay, yeah. All right. Sorry.
You think they're using a body double to protect Fetterman? I think maybe they're using a body
Well,
double.
maybe they are.
Maybe he died. Maybe he had a stroke and croaked.
Here was the scuttlebutt on that. According to the scuttlebutt I heard, they gave him an experimental drug. Wow, we've heard that before, haven't we, guys? But they gave him an experimental drug, and he absolutely lost his shit, and probably like bath salts or something like that. He lost his shit, went completely feral in the hospital, and they had to put him down. Literally, they literally had to drop him like a bad habit. And it's shit like that happens, and maybe that's what it was. Now, is it true? I don't know.
Do you know
Like
who gave him the experimental drug? What was it like?
It was given to him by the
government,
hospital. The hospital gave him an experimental drug because he was out of his fucking gourd, So they gave him an experimental drug.
The word on the street is that he's like suffering from depression and bipolar or
I
something.
understand he's got medical problems, mental medical problems. I mean,
right, mental. He's a Democrat. That's
they gave
a
him
Democrat has mental illness right there.
being a Democrat could be construed as that. But anyway, the point though is that they gave him allegedly, this now. Granted, this is just what I heard. There ain't no truth to it that we know of, but it's what I heard. They gave him an experimental drug. He went completely feral, started attacking all the all the staff and residents and everything, and they dropped him, buddy. They had to. They had no choice. They had to drop him. I mean, shit like that happens. It's horrible.
Do you have any I mean, you're saying
I don't have a link or anything. No, I don't have a link.
But do you have what do you think? What do you think happened? Like, you think he's still alive?
Personally think? I tell you, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, it's not out of the realm of possibility that they had to get rid of him for a reason. Maybe he found out something. Maybe he blabbed to somebody. I mean, you could blab to the wrong person. That'd be enough for him to snuff you out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he blabbed to the wrong person, some shit he shouldn't have said, and that was all it took.
But they went through all this hullabaloo. I mean, why didn't they just let Oz win? I mean, why didn't they just, do the Russian hacking?
You know, that's
You know
the
what I'm
thing that
saying?
really. That's
They
the
went
thing
through
that
all
really
this
gets me.
problem for some mentally ill fucker who's deranged and he's a lunatic. They got to put him down.
See, that's the part
They
that
gave
gets
him
me.
drugs. He went fucking feral. He's foaming at the mouth like a wild animal.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it
what I
just
heard.
seems like a lot of trouble. It seems like a lot of bullshit.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Okay, well, see, that's the part that really cracks me up, because Oz is deep state, and Trump supported Oz, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm literally yelling at my mother. What are you doing supporting Oz?
Right.
He's deep state, you know. But so that
My
is
buddy tells me that my buddy tells me the mosque that by the way, Oz is a Muslim. By the way, he's a devout Muslim. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that he's Muslim. The mosque that he goes to actually has ties to like some radical mosque in some radical group in Turkey or something. Like
Yeah.
he's like a Turkish Muslim, and like my buddy was telling me, like a lot of money goes to like funds a lot of terrorism where he goes.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
So
I don't.
I
doubt
remember
it a bit.
one time he said that if I bought these green coffee pills, I would lose weight. And so I thought, well, hell, green coffee pills can't be that bad, right? I figured it'd be caffeine. That's what I really thought it would be for the most part. So I started taking these green coffee pills. Oh my God.
What were they called, Woody?
They were just called green coffee pills, tablets, or something. They were for weight loss, right? And I took them, and after the second day, it felt like somebody put a knotted rope in my mouth, reached up my rectum, and ripped it out. I was so miserable that I had to have lost weight because I spent a day paying the price for the green coffee. I still got them in here as a joke. I keep it in there as a joke reminder. I'm gonna try to get one of my buddies to, hey, yo, you need to lose weight, man? Got something for you.
I would love to try. I'll be honest with you. I kind of want to try it just for shits and giggles.
Well, you know, I mean, if you throw the food back up, you really will lose weight. I mean,
Well, you're not throwing it up.
I mean, they technically didn't lie. If you throw the food back up, you're going to lose weight. I mean, that is technically correct. I mean, it's a shitty way to do it, but it's technically correct. You know, you will lose weight. I guarantee you.
Look at this deranged. You want to talk about a feral foaming out of mouth wild animal? Look at Wandering Son here. Woody, don't misgender me, son. As in male, or do you want me to look up my big dick and show you?
Well, by the way, you're misgendering.
You heard, Vaughn, like I'm behind because I'm using talk to text. It's not proof. It is even enterable as a point of conversation because it's hearsay. I have no idea what type of fucking bath salts you're smoking, Wondering Son, but Woody didn't say anything about misgendering you or calling you anything else. I don't know where you got that from, buddy.
Actually,
but Woody
As a matter of fact, if there's anybody on here that would not misgender you on purpose, would be me.
Right, I'm the type of asshole. If I see you with a fucking dick between the legs, I'm going to call you a sir, even though you're walking around in a dress. So you know that is technically me, I guess. Vaughn, it is true, Vaughn. That means that in his gossip, you gossip like an old woman. Well, let me tell you. Let me help you out here, Wandering Son. If you don't like the topic of discussion on this channel, you can just go here to the top right here on the top right of the browser. There's an X. You click the X, and something magical happens. Our conversation goes away, and you don't have to listen to it anymore. Isn't that a fantastic? Isn't that an interesting concept? That like what you don't like you're listening to, or you could just shut the laptop, take the top of the laptop, slowly close it, and then guess what? The laptop will shut off if you have the settings on correctly, and then you can go out and go outside.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the whole thing.
Isn't that freaking crazy?
Yeah,
how your laptop will shut off, and then you can go on with your day.
It is an amazing piece of technology, but let's get back to the topic here. All right. I suspect, and this is just me, I suspect that Fetterman said the wrong thing to the wrong people. And so they put him in the hospital and doped his ass up. But like my mom, he started coming out of the dope. He started getting his faculties back. He started becoming normal again. We can't have that. So they put him back in the hospital again. And then that's when they offed his ass and then replaced him with a body double.
Vaughn. Okay. I hear what you're saying. But let's look at this from just another point of view, okay? Another point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And that other point of view is that the Democrats found a way to nominate somebody who was clearly not healthy. Clearly not healthy.
Right.
I mean, and once again, I feel sorry for him too, because he's going through hell. He should be at home with his family. But what's great with having somebody like that? He's easily maneuvered. They'll tell him exactly what to do and when to do it, just like Biden.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree.
They knew full well they were getting. They knew full well that they were getting.
But that's my point. He's not all there, and so he goes and says the wrong thing to the wrong person. It's like, oh shit, we got to cover this up. And so they put him in the hospital. Claimed he was crazy, gave him dope to make him actually act crazy, and then months later or whatever, he starts coming out of the dope, and so it's like, okay, he's coming back out of it. His body's building up resistance to the dope. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to have to put him down like a rabid dog, and so they put him down and give him a body double, and bada boom, bada bing, baby, it's all done.
Well, I'm not going to go that far, but he probably is on. And I mean, honestly, he's probably on a lot of different medication. He probably is medicated off his ass. I mean, he just got out of intensive therapy for depression. He's probably on some medication. That's probably the reason why he's smiling and he's lost weight and everything. They probably got him dialed in. But you're right, that doesn't last forever. Okay. Anybody who suffers from depression or bipolar or any of those illnesses.
Hey, Dan. What's up, Dan?
No, they weren't non-roasted. They were like ground up in a capsule. I didn't miss a beat. Brought my laptop in there. When Garfield, still check the dates.
I highly doubt Polish person invented anything.
Don't say that, John.
I'm sorry, I take it back. The Polish did invent the toilet. It just took the French to put the hole in it. That's all. That's it.
That's fucked up.
Actually, or something, or
I can't imagine a microwave being that deadly. Or you wouldn't be allowed to have it in your house around kids.
Do you think they give up two fucks about us? I mean, come on, they don't care about us.
Well, I'm just saying though. We
have
people
wrote a song called that.
We have a complete generation of people that don't know how to cook anything except in the microwave. So they would all be dead by now.
It melted his candy bar as he walked by. Oh,
that could be. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
Well, you're still exposed to fucking radiation.
I'm going off the cuff here, and I don't have this shit written down.
Right.
One man show.
You told me you did have this stuff written down.
I have notes in here to talk about, but I don't have that.
Woody, we expect you to know everything at the drop of a hat.
You got to know every jot and tittle.
No, we're kicking you out. That's
right. You got to know every jot and tittle. Every minute detail, because the trolls hang on every fucking word, so you got to be absolutely correct, because if you're off by just a hair, they're gonna pounce, buddy. They're gonna pounce on you, let you have
it. I don't give a shit they pounce on me, but my point is that I do take some notes down. We talked about the shooting in KC.
Mm-hmm. Man, that did not fill me up at all. Fuck.
Then I've got I was going to talk about Woody Harrelson and Charles Harrelson, his dad, but you don't have to do that. Let me do this another time. That goes back to
Papa Harrison. What's happening?
Well, Woody Harrelson's dad was a CIA agent and is widely reputed to be one of the guys that was arrested behind the grassy knoll. They call them they're known as the Three Tramps. They were held.
We talked about this last week.
Okay, yeah. So I thought maybe we did.
Was there something you want to bring up?
Well, I'll wait for Vaughn to get back. Need to ask Vaughn why he didn't take care of the tornadoes in Oklahoma that killed 2 people.
What happened in Oklahoma?
2 tornadoes came down and cleared out.
And there's different ways using a microwave radiation is bombarding us constantly up there. It'll be good.
I work, as this whole thing with the 5G, that they're going to put 5G stations in front of everyone's home.
Yeah, that can't be good.
What are we doing?
It looks like FDR. I'm sorry, FDR. Jeez.
LBJ.
I meant to say Robert F. Kennedy, RFK.
Oh.
He's got 14. He's leading the polls by 14%.
Really? Against Trump or against who?
Biden.
Against Biden.
Oh, against Biden. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
because he would be a Democrat.
Well, he's a sane. He's sane. He's got
his
functioning brain.
His ex-wife just dropped dead at age 52.
Oh
wow!
And I'm not. Look, you guys. It's just coincidental that
It's awful coincidental. Yeah.
It is. Well, she's had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's had some significant health issues. She's an alcoholic. I mean, there's. She had some issues, but the police have not.
They are Irish. I mean, being an alcoholic is not necessarily.
Yeah,
right.
if you're Irish, I think
it's like drinking water. It's like drinking water for normal people, drinking whiskey for an Irishman.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well,
generations of drinking.
Unfortunately, the lady passed away.
I went to Wikipedia, and you know what? This is so funny. I went to Wikipedia to look up Robert F. Kennedy, and this is how they open up this is how they open up what he is.
Conspiracy theory.
He was born January 17th, 1954. And is an American environmentalist lawyer, author known for promoting anti-vax propaganda and conspiracies.
And the conspiracy
well,
stuff.
He's a 9/11. Okay, the only thing I can think about somewhat conspiracy of him is he's a 9/11 truther. He believes George Bush had that to do with 9/11. That's actually not necessarily incorrect. So that's not necessarily.
I don't know. Let's say you were a intelligence agency and you wanted to control the flow of information from people. Why not create the internet go-to?
I don't know if we're allowed to mention the person's color who was stealing, but I guess we could leave it to the person's imagination who would be stealing from Home Depot. And they shot and killed the guy. He's the new, and I'm reading the news article. He's said to be engaged. He's engaged. He has a beautiful wife, good-looking girl. And why don't we make this like a headline story? Why don't we talk about people being fucking shot down at work? You're working. You're just trying to make a buck, and some fucker has to put you out of your misery because you can't work to make $1 to actually buy the thing legitimately. So you have to kill for your shit. I mean, this is more of a news story, to be honest with me. And I'm reading this other news article, Woody. Oh, the old man. Oh, the grandson that looks like a wigger. He goes, all he does is sit and watch Fox News all day. All he does is watch Fox. Who gives a shit? I mean, he's just fueled with racism from Fox News. Fox News ain't fueling no one's racism, okay? Fox News is some fucking weak toast bullshit, okay? Fox News ain't got nothing, all right? Maybe Tucker Carlson maybe has a little edge to him. Sean Hannity, okay, he ain't no racist, and he ain't fueling anything, all right? He's fucking milk toast, middle of the road bullshit. That's what he's spewing. All right. And what else do they have on there? I don't even know what they have. I haven't watched Fox News in such a long time. I don't even know what they have as programming anymore. But
they got Tucker.
You got Tucker, yeah. I mean, yeah. I got Mr. Bowtie.
Been exposed.
You
Right,
got
but
Tucker.
Tucker's now been
You got
exposed.
Jesse Waters.
According to Vaughn, his daddy was a what was his daddy? A big time
mob boss or some shit. I think. Yeah.
mob
his
boss or some shit. Yeah.
No, his dad was a CIA guy. His dad ran Voice of
Another
America.
CIA guy.
Same difference.
Another fucking
No,
CIA
I mean,
guy.
that's it.
How many people have CIA guys in them? I mean, holy shit! Every rock you lift up, CIA.
No. Look
Let's
at
go
look
here,
at
CIA.
look at CNN and look at their top brass. They're all retired FBI, CIA. I mean, it's right there in their credentials.
Hi,
and
Nicky.
their LinkedIn,
Yeah.
CIA operatives, CIA analysts, CIA. You think
Yeah.
you never get out of the CIA? You never leave
No.
the CIA.
No,
Once you're in until you're dead.
that's true. That is
Yeah.
No, they
Or
may
kill
they
you
may
because you want to
they may
retire. You don't
retire
really, retire because if you want to leave the CIA, they probably just kill your ass, right?
Well, that's why they try to keep you in. I mean, even these guys I see, like there's a guy that's like the poster child for CIA agents. He's on Joe Rogan. He does podcasts. He's a retired CIA agent, good looking guy. I mean, the guy looks like American James Bond guy. I mean, he is. I mean,
Yeah.
But anyway, he goes on there and he diffuses.
I agree. If there's anything to riot and burn down the streets, it's for getting Vaughn's kids back. That's what I think. Yeah.
You put Prison Nick back up real quick.
It's a plant, for fuck's sake. Well, everything. Well, see, this is
exactly. It's exactly.
I don't like that argument, Nikki, because only drug addicts say it's only a plant. And Nikki, I hope you're not a drug addict. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Stop.
The coca plant is also a plant. Where cocaine comes from. Cocaine also comes from a plant, okay?
That's not true.
Methamphetamines, okay? Opioids. Everything fucking comes from a plant. Everything comes from the earth. Fucking plastic comes from the earth, okay?
Stop. John.
We used to protect the poppy fields out there in the Middle East.
God damn it.
I'm trying.
Okay.
What happened?
All right, let's take a deep breath here because I want to talk. I would like to rebuttal John's deal here.
I'm anti-drug. I just want to make for the record known that drugs don't do anything good. Drugs have no positive outlook on positive influence in anyone's life.
No drugs.
I look at anyone who does drugs. You see that they're decrepit. Their body's destroyed. They made nothing of themselves. They're usually a loser, ne'er-do-well. Usually a ne'er-do-well. Usually drug addicts are usually ne'er-do-wells 90% of the time. Yes, are there a few people who do drugs and they're like a CEO and they snort cocaine? Yeah, okay. But most of the time you're a ne'er-do-well if you do drugs.
Hypocrite, John.
It's just a fact.
You are the biggest hypocrite on the planet. You are the biggest hypocrite. Because the most abused drug we have in America right now is not weed, it's alcohol. And you've got a Fireball sitting on your fucking desk. So you sit there and say one goddamn thing
on the desk.
Okay, you drank the Fireball. Prove my point proven. Bottom line is,
actually, I haven't drank.
It doesn't matter, John. Bottom line is,
I haven't drank in about.
John, the drunk Muslim. Oh my goodness, you guys are too much. We did the hot dog already. We already did the hot dog. I was gonna save it for the end, but fuck yous.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bun. Fun. Fun. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. 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 I'm a hot dog.
Alright, there it is. Alright. There it is. We're in the middle of things. I'm telling you, things are going to get hot over here.
I haven't drank it in many weeks, actually.
okay, all right, in many weeks. But you drank. And there is zero difference between someone. There actually is a big difference because usually people that smoke weed aren't involved in domestic dispute. They're not involved in the drunken driving.
Bullshit! Fuck that! Half the shots that are burning in America are all drug addicts. What the fuck are you talking about? They're all out up on drugs.
Oh, God, you've got to be
Here we
kidding
go.
me.
Here we go.
Okay.
BLM, hold it, Woody. BLM and Antifa are drug
What does BLM have to do with anything
with a
about this
BLL
bill?
straight
I
smoke,
want
drinking
John to explain to me why alcohol, which he consumes and says it's okay, why
Because it's legal.
alcohol- it's legal right here. It's legal almost everywhere except bumfuck Kentucky.
So alcohol.
It's
alcohol.
because it's in our state
This is the difference between this. Let me explain, Woody. Let me give you an answer. It's the difference between male circumcision and female circumcision.
Oh, fuck off.
Let me explain. Male circumcision is a basic medical procedure. It's just a simple cosmetic thing. It's unlike female circumcision, which is mutilation, right?
Correct.
Like people say, well, male circumcision is mutilation. It's brutal. It's no. Male circumcision is actually is basic medical procedure. The same thing with alcohol. Alcohol, for thousands and thousands of years, the only way people could drink water was if they made it into beer or they made it into liquor. That's how they cleared it. That's how they cleaned their water. So alcohol is a basic necessity of life. People normally have to drink. That nowadays we have you could say we have basic.
Nobody has to drink, John.
Well, not today.
I'm telling you, I'm a recovered alcoholic. I mean, I have all the right to talk about drinking. I fully can.
So the difference is drugs. So let me finish my point. Drugs, on the other hand, yes, is it similar to alcohol? Just like male circumcision and female circumcision is similar. Drugs is far more severe issue than alcohol. Alcohol, beer, and liquor. It's a simple part of society. Drugs, on the other hand, contribute nothing positive. There's no alcohol. At least is a positive. You're cleaning the water.
Right. Being accepted does not mean it's right, and that is why, and because of that, is why when Missouri passed the medical marijuana,
you can't get nothing from a drug.
Huh?
You can't get nothing good from a drug. There's nothing good. There's no positive outcome from doing drugs.
I lost almost everything.
At least has a positive outcome.
Well, getting high, I would argue, is a positive outcome. I don't see the difference. Someone wants to have a beer or smoking a joint. I mean, the outcome is the same. So J-Dubs is an idiot.
I lost almost everything due to my alcoholism. Cut off from my family. No food. That was because of alcohol, John. That was because of alcohol.
Okay, well, you abused alcohol. But people lose their lives from video games too.
When I get off work, I can come home and not spend $14 drinking a 12-pack. I can come home, smoke weed.
I'm no longer an alcoholic. I'm just a drug addict. I'm doing much better. I guess. I mean, if you want to say you're doing better, okay, I guess. I mean,
well, wait a second. You just said I'm a ne'er-do-well. I work. I get paid. I have a good job. I've got insurance. I mean, I've got everything you would want in a career. I don't make a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, but it's money.
There's no reason why you got to do drugs. There's no reason why you can do drugs.
There's no reason for someone to drink. There's no reason for someone to smoke cigarettes. There's no reason for someone to drink Coke Zero.
I agree. Cigarettes, yeah, absolutely. There's no reason for someone to smoke.
I mean, look at Mountain Dew. I mean, goddamn. I mean, Vaughn's the pinnacle of health over here. You can see what it's done for him. The pinnacle. This right here is what peak performance looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This one's for the ladies right there. So my point is,
well, I mean, when it comes to soda or video games or anything.
And I mean, and since we're on the subject of good old Vaughn doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't smoke cigarettes.
But you drink 50 Mountain Dews a day.
He doesn't do anything illegal.
Vaughn, if you did not have any Mountain Dew, you'd lose your fucking mind. You're as
Nah,
addicted.
I just go out
You
and kill
are
all
as
the
addicted.
trolls.
Oh bullshit! You're as addicted to coke. You're
It'll do it right like the
you're as addicted to Mountain Dew as I was alcohol.
The trolls need to be kissing the feet of PepsiCo every day. Because without Mountain Dew, man, I'd be in that truck. I'd be killing every one of them motherfuckers. Boom, 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 boom. I kill them all. I kill every goddamn one of them. So they better be kissing the feet of PepsiCo every day. PepsiCo, we bow to you. We bow to you, PepsiCo. Yeah, you better be doing that shit. Because I'm telling you, man, without Mountain Dew, man, you would be in deep shit. Yeah, you would. Woody's right about that. But the Mountain Dew helps keep me sane and keeps me under control. Yes, it does.
Oh
So
my
that's
God.
good. That's very good.
Around 53 minutes. Write that down. That's a good little clip right there, folks. That's a Von Hilton short, I think, right there.
Good. That's a good thing. Yeah, but
That's an
Nikki's
addiction.
swooning over here for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, man, drug-free, alcohol-free, cigarette-free, for years and years and years.
See, good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's what everyone should be.
Over
Drug free,
30
cigarette free,
alcohol and drugs for over 30 years.
alcohol free.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
over
good.
30 years.
Amen. And
Now,
30
cigarettes,
years, inshallah, another 30 years.
another 30 years, right? Now,
Okay,
cigarettes is,
okay, chat.
15. 10,
I don't know
15.
how many people's watching.
I don't know
Chat.
either.
All right,
Oh, wait a
between
minute,
the
I do
three,
know. Hold on.
John drinks. Vaughn
31.
drinks Mountain Dew like it's water.
No,
Because
John doesn't drink Mountain Dew.
Vaughn will admit, and I'm not being disparaging here. I'm just setting the question up. Vaughn, just so you understand, if you're new to the show, Vaughn drinks Mountain Dew, not water. Like fuck, he gets his water from Mountain Dew.
It is my water.
I'm not talking anything smack here.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
I just
Do you
let
know
me
why?
finish. Vaughn. Go ahead.
Do you know why?
Mountain Dew is better than drugs. Mountain Dew is better than you
Well,
smoking
the
pot.
reason I drink the Mountain Dew and not the water is because there has been recent information that the water might be tainted, and so no, I'm not going to drink the water because if the water's tainted and it makes me sick and I die, that would kind of suck. So yeah, I am going to drink the Mountain Dew. You know,
All right, well,
there
no
you go.
judgment there. No judgment
Yep,
there.
no
but
judgment.
you don't
And Mountain Dew does not impair my resources or my reflexes or my cognitive skills in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So there you go.
Okay. Health
Who
wise.
knows? It might even heighten my shit. You never know.
Okay, well, all right. Chat. Which is healthier? John drinking booze, Vaughn drinking drinking Mountain Dew, or me smoking weed a little bit when I get home from work and I'm not driving.
I have a water distillery. Holy shit, girl.
I mean, if that's the choice, then Vaughn is the healthiest.
I'd be the healthiest, yeah.
I would venture to say that the
I would be
chat
the healthiest.
would say that I'm the healthiest.
It's like the test back in the day. Like, you know, people are asked, you have two candidates, you have person A, you have person B. Person A drinks, they smoke, they're
right.
handicapped, they have a disease, all right? And you have person B who never smokes, never drinks, never does drugs,
yes,
right?
Vaughn.
And you have which one is better? And you know, people did this test, and people say, "Well, I take person B. You know, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he doesn't do drugs." Well, when you compare the two people, one is FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He was a drunk, he did drugs, smoked, and then person B was Hitler. He never smoked, never done drugs, never never drank.
Right. Yeah.
And so, until later on in life, people do point out that Hitler went. Right before he died, he was a real big drug addict because he had a lot of medical problems, but not necessarily his whole life. So when you think about it, you know, I'm saying is let me finish what I'm saying. Being drug free is not necessarily a good thing. I'll give you that, Woody. You know, sometimes people who are drug free, like Hitler was, you know, compared to FDR, who was a drug addict. You know, yeah, you know, necessarily doesn't make you, you know, doesn't necessarily mean one thing or the other. It doesn't make you a bad person, doesn't make you a good person. You know, it is what it is. People do their vices.
Yeah, everybody's got a vice
have their
of some
problems.
kind. Everyone has a vice of some kind.
But that's why I brought up. That's why I brought up when my argument. You know, using the argument of male circumcision compared to female circumcision. Is that, you know, males, you know, the difference is, you know, male circumcision is a basic medical procedure.
Yeah,
it's harmless. Right. Compared to female circumcision, which is brutal, its mutilation is rough, right?
Very
We
rough.
can't say that there's a saying, even though they're both the same thing, circumcising.
Not even close.
You're right. Drugs and alcohol, they're not necessarily, yes, they're in the same category, but they're not necessarily. One is a basic part of civilization, and the other one isn't.
Okay.
Nowadays.
Well, drugs is a basic part of civilization. This is just a huge cope because J-Dubs doesn't want to admit that he's addicted to something. Von Helton is a drug addict. Caffeine is a drug. There's like 54 milligrams in Mountain Dew, diet or regular. I just looked it up. Which generally is relatively low comparatively to maybe some other drinks. But Von Helton drinks like half a case a day, right? Like he's constantly drinking this crap. I mean, he has no teeth. This is this is a fact. These are just people in denial. This is just a huge cope, folks.
Everyone seems.
J-Dubs is broken right now. He is a broken man. He's going to go into kill screen mode.
I mean, it seems like it seems like to me, I hear in the news all the time, prescription abuse for all these different drugs.
You take prescription drugs, John?
Even
John,
even like fucking 40-year-old mothers. I can't finish my statement. I can't hear what I'm saying because people keep talking over me.
But I don't take anything.
Nikki.
But
Nikki,
I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. I guess I was saying. I mean, it seems like drug abuse is common. I mean, it seems like everyone I know is on some sort of drugs. They're everyone's a drug addict. It seems like everyone I meet is some sort of drug addict. So
anymore, yeah.
There is a huge difference between cocaine that they take, they cut, they add chemicals to, mix stuff with, then they take it.
There's no difference in being addicted to oxycontin. There's no difference in being addicted to prescription drugs.
You're talking over me. And they take the cocaine.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you talk over me, I talk over you. Why can't I talk over you? I can talk over you, you talk over me. I mean, isn't that how it goes?
Yeah, I guess. We will still see red instrumental.
My point is that they brought back coke, and then the Nazi scientists developed their own amphetamine.
J-Cups is getting pissy.
And so they were actually more closer to meth heads than they were anything else. They were really whacked out on.
I think the deeper issue is people do drugs because they want to escape from reality and they don't want to accept reality. I think that's what it really comes down to. Most people want to do drugs because they feel pain, they feel sad, they feel depressed, and they want to leave their world, they want to leave their reality instead of accepting reality. Right? This is
like John sitting in his rubber sheets all day, fucking drinking Fireball. Okay.
What people do. Let's get down
to another reality.
Let's get down to the basic philosophical argument. Okay, let's get it down to the nitty gritty, the fucking science of it all. People can't accept reality, so they want to escape it. That's why people go fucking skydiving, and that's why people shoot up heroin. This is why people play video games. This is why people do whatever they do, because they want to find some escape. That's it.
They want. And
all I'm saying is, instead of doing drugs, which should be completely illegal, from weed to methamphetamines, everything, morphine,
and alcohol,
everything should not be illegal because alcohol again. Well, cigarettes. I'll agree with you. We could ban cigarettes. We can get rid of them.
Okay, get rid of cigarettes. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all drugs, including weed. All right, but minus prescription. All right. We're gonna get, but
I would get rid of most prescriptions. I would get rid of most prescriptions.
Okay, fine. Most prescriptions. Okay, and we're gonna get rid of alcohol. No, you're gonna keep alcohol. You're gonna keep alcohol, but we're gonna get rid of tobacco.
I would get rid of beer just because I hate beer. We can ban beer, and let's keep vodka, whiskey. And let's say rum. I don't know. We keep those three. Everything else can get rid of.
Who wants to own some transgenders right now? Who? Anybody? Besides me, of course. Anybody wants to own a transgender right now? We're gonna destroy transgenderism right now.
All right, Vaughn wants to change the topic. Vaughn wants to change the topic.
And we're gonna use a 5-year-old girl to do it. We're gonna totally destroy transgenderism in 2 seconds with a 5-year-old girl. You ready for this shit? This is fucking. And I forgot to add the goddamn audio. Fuck me. Hang on a second.
No,
Let me add the audio. I
Vaughn.
gotta add the fucking audio. Hold on.
You're gonna get in trouble, Vaughn. If you...
I'm not gonna get in trouble. Fuck them. The truth is the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Fuck them. All right, we got it. All right, we got it, Toyota. All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna destroy transgenderism in 2 seconds with a 5-year-old girl. Y'all fucking ready for this shit? This is great. This is awesome shit. You're gonna love this.
The pelvis. It's the only bone in the body that's gender specific, which means it's different in boys and girls.
Is it?
Yes. The pelvis's job to protect the organs used for digesting and reproduction, which means throwing babies.
What is this?
Okay. So, did you hear what she said? The pelvic bone in the body is the only bone that is gender specific, and there are only 2. So transgenderism, and there are 1,000 or 3,000 or 5,000.
Look, I'm not taking a position either way with the transgender stuff. It's not my fight, right? But no one is arguing that there's 2 biological sexes, male and female. There's absolutely no one that's arguing that. There's just people that are in one that arguing they identify as the other. Now, you can agree with it, disagree with it. I don't really care. But that is the distinction. So pointing out that, biologically males and females have different, pelvises does not destroy transgenderism as far as how people choose to identify, whether it be a rocking chair or whatever the case.
Yeah, bullshit. There's only 2 pelvises, male and female. The male pelvis is one solid unit. The female pelvis is in 2 pieces so that it can expand to allow the child to be born. And that's why.
Breaking news. That child has been was involved in a 3-way tricycle accident and is not going to make it.
What?
Oh boy.
What?
I'm joking.
I think he was just trying to be funny. He was trying to be
tricycle.
Anyway, but yeah. So this little 5-year-old girl just totally owned transgenderism in 2 seconds flat. Okay, because the pelvis bone is absolutely critical in determining whether it's a male skeleton or a female skeleton. Because the male pelvis doesn't expand, guys. Sorry, it don't. The female pelvis does because it has to allow for the baby to be born. It has to. All right. Therefore,
I like the documentary by Matt Walsh. What is a Woman? I recommend anyone go on and watch it. It's a good documentary. And I like it.
But yeah,
it was good. I mean,
so he just
the old man at the store, and Matt asks the old man, "How do you know you're a man?" And he goes, "Well, I guess it's because I have a cock."
Right.
I mean, it's just that some people have penises,
right,
and some people have vaginas.
Well, see, they throw common sense out the window.
People who have vaginas, they're female. People who have penises, they're male. It's not that complicated.
No,
one has a ding dong, one has a hole. The ding dong goes into the hole. You have a baby. This is very easy. Not complicated. Now, can a man chop off his ding dong and put him in a hole where this ding dong used to go? Yeah, sure. Can a woman sew on some Frankenstein dick? Some fucking, from fucking science experiment ding dong like Chelsea Bono? Yeah, I guess you could. But it doesn't make you any less of a woman. I mean, you're just a woman with a dick. That's all, Vaughn, you're muted. You're muted, Vaughn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
muted. Yeah, I'm muted. Okay, listen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do. Okay. The fact is they've got XY chromosomes, and the fact that they have a male pelvis bone. Okay. There's no getting around that shit. They unless they have their male pelvis bone surgically removed and a female pelvis bone put in its place. Sorry, they're still a guy. And unless they get rid of unless they get rid of that XY chromosome and replace it with an XX or a YY, they're still a guy. Sorry. That's the truth. Anybody that does not understand this, you will flunk biology class. You'll at least flunk my biology class, because I guarantee I'd test you on it. I'd test you on that shit. Because there is no, it's gotten out of hand. Common sense would tell you what a male and a female is. But yet we've got what the fuck was she? She was going to be a Supreme Court justice, and she gets in that goddamn Senate subcommittee and says she doesn't know what the fuck a woman is, and her a woman herself? Holy shit, are we fucked? We are totally fucked when a Supreme Court justice does not know what the fuck a woman is. Okay? That is scary shit. That is extremely scary shit.
Well, they put her on the spot.
I don't know how she got elected as a Supreme Court justice.
They put her on the spot like that.
We need to get out of this fucking merry-go-round of bullshit, and we need to do it fast. We need to do it fast, really fast. Okay? Because that's bullshit. When a Supreme Court justice does not know what the fuck a woman is, we are in deep shit, people. We are in deep shit. Now, granted, I don't know if she ever got nominated or not. Don't really give a damn. But that's scary. That's extremely scary. You know, she was applying to be a damn Supreme Court justice, and gets up there and says,
I hate to break it to you, Vaughn. She got in.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, Vaughn. She ended up getting nominated and elected.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Spoiler alert. She's on the Supreme Court of America, baby.
Mm-hmm. We are screwed. We are fucking screwed. We are fucking screwed. Yes, we are. We are fucking screwed. That's insane. That's just fucking insane. That is insane.
Anyway, it's been an hour, Vaughn. You want to keep going, or you want to call it a show?
It's up to you, bro. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I actually have to get going for work here soon, and I got to take a fucking shit really bad. So
okay, very
sorry,
good.
I didn't mean to tell everyone about it. I apologize. Any last statements for Woody, Vaughn, anything?
No,
no, not really.
Just as the news the news is saying on the coast, the young man from Kansas City is not dead. He is at home with his family. Unfortunately shot, but very much alive.
But he is alive.
He's very much alive, expected full recovery. He's at home with his family. So you're going to hear it sometime today. You'll hear he was killed. I've already seen one thing show up.
Right.
He's not killed. He wasn't killed. He is okay.
Alive and well.
He got shot, but he's going to pull through.
Right. It depends. Depends on how bad they need to take away those evil guns. You know, if they need to take away those evil guns, they'll kill him.
Yeah,
they'll kill him.
Hopefully, just there's a good resolve to the whole.
Got to take away them evil guns, boys. Got to do it. Got to take away them evil guns.
That's always the answer. That's all. Speeding ticket. That's because of guns.
Yep.
Everything is.
Everything is because of guns. Yeah. Yeah. Run over somebody with your car. Oh, it had to be guns. Had to be. We're gonna take away them guns.
My final statement of the night: don't do drugs. Just say no.
Yep.
That's all you have to do.
Yep. I was Nancy Reagan's Just Say No. You know what the sad part about it is, folks? The sad part about it, Nancy Reagan's Just Say No program was actually starting to work. And that's why they shut it down. That's why they shut it down, because Nancy Reagan's Just Say No program was actually starting to work. It was actually doing a real good job. And that's why they shut it down at the last second. At the last second, they shut that shit down. Sure did. Sure did. And
all right, take it easy, big boy.
Yep. See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And with that, ladies and Gentiles, I'm thinking, let's call it an evening. Let's call it, I think that's a good one. What, we have 4 hours? Oh my God. The time flies. By the gods. By Spock's beard, folks. But I do appreciate everyone sticking around. If you don't mind, if you haven't, maybe consider hitting the thumbs up on your way out. All that kind of good stuff. And we'll keep our eyes and ears open to what is going on out there in the world of lulz. Until next time, have a good sleep, a good night, and a better tomorrow, folks.